everybody, I'm Aiden VR and welcome to today's interview. I have Toxic with me today. How you guys feeling?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Wow.
Alright, come
So,
on.
how you guys feeling coming into the
No,
Challenger
we're
Cup?
pretty good.
We're excited.
Last game?
Yeah,
We
didn't do too well, but we're still excited.
We are a new team in the season. We are looking to, shoot to the top.
Is this
Yeah.
all yours first time in the Challenger Cup?
No,
I
not
think
mine.
At least one.
Not mine. I got
Most of us.
bounced out the first round though, so I'm looking for redemption.
Alright, I see. So, next question. Who are you guys most afraid of out of all the contenders this season?
W? I'm mostly afraid of
right now I would say it's W.
We're not afraid,
Yeah.
but we just know it's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, that's our most challenging match right now. They shoot very well.
Honestly, if I was on a team with Shotkeeper Dash, I'd be afraid of him. I'm just...
I mean,
Yeah,
me too.
that's
That's
hard.
Facts, yes sir, yes sir.
gonna say. But yeah, that's about it. That's gonna conclude our interview. I've
Oh.
been VR.
Alright, bet.
This has been Toxic.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, I'm Aiden VR and today I'm here with Everykey. Hey guys, how you feeling about the Challenger Cup this weekend?
We're feeling amazing. Feeling amazing.
Yeah, feeling amazing. I mean, I sure hope so. You guys are going against a lot of really tough teams. Who are you most afraid of?
Probably Sand Wolves. They send a little chills down the spine, you know? A little bit scared of the playstyle. So,
They are fast, so I agree with
indeed.
that.
Alright, last question. What's your guys' mentality coming into it?
Oh god.
Well,
Energetic. No, I answer this. Energetic, chill, and coordinated.
Can I add on? Can I add on really fast?
Yeah.
we're definitely, I'm going. We definitely, if we start trying too hard, I'm definitely going to have to get made fun of to keep their mental up, because that's just how this
exactly.
rolls.
That
I'm going to
is
have to
how
get,
it goes,
yep.
Yeah.
That is a
He's the
usual.
punching bag here.
That is.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the butt of the joke.
That's pretty much what makes us win.
Yep, I
Exactly.
agree.
Okay.
As I get torn down, these guys get brought up.
On God.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Well, that concludes our interview. This has been Everykey and Chubbs the Punching Bag. We'll see you
On
next
God.
time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this incredible day of Challenger Cup here in Meta Horizon. I am Jeep Girls. With me in the caster's booth, I have the incredible Offbeat, Mr. Banna, over on the sideline with us. I have Wonder T-Man on cams, and our moderator this evening is the amazing Pinch Nerve, and we have quite an evening for you here in Meta Horizon. All right, Offbeat, tell me about these teams. Who do we have?
All right, first up on the docket, remember, we are in the losers bracket here. If you missed all of day one, don't worry. We'll get you up to speed. What do we have? We've got, on the orange side, we have Everykey Astatine, and on the blue side, we have Toxic. Two teams that are fighting for their lives here. Any team that you're seeing here this afternoon is, at least for our cast, is going to need to win out 3 games in a row if they want to qualify and snag that last spot into Master for the upcoming cycle. So we got two teams that have lost a game already. A couple teams that have been fairly hot coming in, but this is Challenger Cup. You got a bunch of Diamond teams, everyone really fighting hard for that. These are teams that have done well. Now it's just to see who can become the best of the best.
Absolutely, and then we are going to jump right in there right now as that clock does tick down, and they are ready to joust. Let's see what's going to happen. That's going to be a quick joust there by Astatine, but LA does pick that disc up, sends it all the way back down into the bubble, and DWAP's going to pick that one up and send it back out.
Yeah, send up, and they got up the teammate. That's Chubbs with the disc. Gonna look and get it through the tunnel past the defender. Coming in down below there is gonna be picking it up underneath and able to get away from the defense just for a moment was Chubbs. Not able to capitalize on it though. Good shield coming in from Yakwo, who's gonna get it and try to clear it. Not gonna make it all the way out. Aviant's on the back line there, and every key is gonna slow this one up. Try for another attack.
And that's going to be a quick disc over to DWAP there on the floor, moving towards the goal. Gonna look for, nope, he's gonna just take that shot and sink it in, putting 2 points on the board already for Astatine. Just 1 minute into the match.
Yeah, good shot coming in from DWAP, and honestly, just good all-around pressure coming in from Astatine here. You know, they got possession, and even when the first scoring chance didn't pan out, they were doing a good job of getting in there with those second and third chances, keeping possession and forcing, you know, until they got a good scoring opportunity, putting it in when they got it. Looking to counterattack here. The counterattack isn't going to work. Avian's going to get the steal here, looking for the long three. Is that in? No. Had the height, but not able to get the accuracy on it. Will be scooped up here by Toxic on the back end. Toxic looking to clear, but not able to get out past the Geodes. Solar P with a chance here is going to send up to Avian. Avian looking down below the goal. That's DWAP looking for the bouncer. That's not going to connect, and it will be, it's still going to be every key getting back to it. And they will be able to flip this one back into the offensive zone and have another shot at it.
It is right there in the bubble as Avian does pick it up, sends it across the Chubb. Stubbs sinks another one in here for Astatine. Going to stretch that lead to 4. What a fantastic match so far.
Yeah, it really is. Like, we've been seeing decent defensive work coming out here from Toxic. It hasn't been that bad, but really, they just haven't been able to get possession of the disc after getting the save, after getting that first stop. It does look like we have a timeout coming in here from Toxic. Makes sense. Things aren't going the way they want. It's kind of stumbling in the wrong way. Use it now, get yourself reset, right? We'll send over Bana, what have you been seeing from these guys early on?
Well, in the start of the round here, EK Astatine, right? If I'm correct, was able to get the first points. You know, they had offense the majority of the time because it just really seems like Toxic cannot get their clears through. And, you know, EK is able to get the disc there, be able to grab it, and be able to get a score off of those missed clears.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's been difficult, and it's interesting because we haven't really gotten a chance to see Toxic on the offensive side yet, right? We're 2 minutes in, but the possession has been, I gotta say, like 90% every key right now so far, and it's really been a problem. Like, Toxic could have a perfectly ready-to-go offensive game plan set up here, but they haven't been able to get through either on the rollouts or after getting their saves.
You know what else is getting going is Echo Arena right here, and we have some crazy exciting giveaways coming up today. We are giving away a HyperX Cloud Mix headset and a HyperX Pulsefire Surge mouse during the stream today, so be sure to hang around, check out all these matches, and be ready when you see Sir Dimway. All right, we are jumping right back in there with a quick joust there by Goku. Gonna grab that disc, sends it across the arena, but a little bit of a missed pass there, and DWeb's gonna pick that one up right there, moving into the bubble, sends it across to Aviant. Aviant gonna pass it back gently to Chubbs there, who's waiting, sends it back for a reset to Solar P in the midfield section. Solar P is looking for his teammate, finds Chubbs across the floor. They're just gonna play monkey in the middle here a little bit. Looks like they're gonna burn the clock down a bit, which is interesting this early in the match, but there's Aviant with another one, stretching that lead to 6.
Yeah, Avian putting this one in, but that was a full team effort there. They did a good job realizing, hey, they were looking for that quick counterattack first off. That didn't develop though. They recognized it, slowed it down, and passed it back out. Took their time to build a good, plan of attack here. And it's been consistently working here. Like, the goals they've scored haven't been super difficult or tricky, and that's just because they've been doing a good job of moving that disc around and taking the best opportunity when presented. And it's up to Toxic now to really see if they can collect themselves and get this out over center, because they have been struggling under the pressure, and that's not going to come together either. Aviant's going to take it, pop it into that open goal for the 3. Oh my goodness, here comes Every Key, and they are rolling now, 9-0.
Wow, that was a gorgeous shot. Very bold, very brave right there to take that shot. But that's going to be Joust advantage going back over to Toxic now. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. And they are going to bounce right in here. That's going to be Goku with the disc. Going to send it all the way down through the tunnel and up. And that's going to be, though, Solar P is going to make that grab, sending it back through. Right there, Solar P going to send that down to Aviant. Aviant in the tunnel, looking for his teammates. Going to find that stack, sending that one low. But Yukwai? Is that what we said?
Yukwai, I believe.
Yukwai! See, I get it. Yukwai is going to have that disc, and they're going to change possession several times there, as Chubb does pick that up right in the bubble area. Going to send it super high, super fast indeed, but LA is going to make that clear.
Yeah, cleared up but not out. They're following up. They are first to the disc and are going to get this one finally cleared out into the orange bubble for one of the first times, we've seen this whole game. But they don't have the stacks there in time to really make a play on that disc. And some excellent movement, some good passes coming in from Acetine is going to really, prevent any sort of setup is here. Not able to get all the way through, though. The clear is going to come in. Here's the potential, the first scoring chance, and they will take advantage of it. Toxic finally getting on the board here. And, maybe too little, too late, but hey, we still got 5 minutes left. So if there's ever a time to start getting things going, it's now.
Indeed, as they are finally on the board here in round 1. Hopefully they'll have some momentum here, and they'll be able to start rolling with that and keep it up. Solar P with the disc first there on Joust. Gonna just hold on to it for a second, trying to draw that stack to him so he can clear that disc, but it's gonna bounce right back into LA's hands. Gonna send that one all the way off the backboard, and it is gonna be a fight to get to it, but Chubbs is gonna make that sending it all the way down into the midfield area there, where DWEP does pick that disc up. DWEP looking to find that pass, and does, with Aviant right there, moving towards the goal. Will he sink it in? Yes, he will, stretching that lead to 9.
Yeah, looking over the shoulder, you don't want to showboat too much there if there's a lot of pressure coming. But have that shoulder checking to make sure no one's coming in, there's no stacks hot on my tail. And so, have a little time to take it in and get that high percentage shot. And what is a higher percentage shot than a dunk? In any sport where dunks are a thing. The clear to the left side is going to get into the hands of LA after a couple of bounces. But that's not enough. The pass across is going to be stolen. DWAP with the disc is going to send this one up to Aviant. Aviant moving in, looking across, hitting the stack in stride. It's Chubbs with the disc, got a couple options. Going to move this one in, send it across to Aviant. Aviant taking the shot, and that's another 2 points. Extend that lead to 11. That's a 13-2 Acetine lead.
It is just 4 minutes left on the clock here in round 1, but have no fear. It's always the best 2 of 3 rounds here in VRML. So there's, it's anybody's game still. It's always fun to watch second rounds to me. So we'll see what happens, but they do have some momentum. We'll see if they can carry that out. LA with the disc right now on the Joust with Goku on his back, moving down the arena. Not really getting a lot of pressure just yet. And that disc is going to go all the way into the bubble. Who's going to pick it up? It's going to be Chubbs going to make that grab and send it back down to the midfield for the clear. Gonna bounce all the way through, and Goku gonna pick it up again, but loses possession to Aviant. What a grab, and sending that one off the back wall, not quite going into the goal, as he does get stunned out, loses possession once again.
Yeah, it was a good chance for Aviant, not able to connect on that one, but don't worry, because they're back with those back stacks on defense, collecting that disc and putting it back in for another chance. Oh, DWAP just losing that one barely off of the wall and not able to connect, but they're able to keep up the pressure. Aviant with another shot at that open goal. This one also not connecting, but they've got the 3-on-2. The defense coming back. Are they able to put this one in before they all get back? Oh, DWAP with the style and on the post. Gonna dunk that one in right in the middle, extending that lead to 13 points now.
Wow. This has been quite a round for Every Key Acetine right now. And I don't know. Let's see what Toxic's going to answer with. Hopefully they can get another one on the board here in round 1. It would be nice. Goku with the disc. Going to send that one down to Yekuo, I believe we've been corrected. Yekuo with the disc now. You guys tell me if I did not get that right. And that's going to be LA now with the disc up in the upper trench. Moving back, backing out of the goal a little, trying to draw out that defense. Sends that one to Zane. Zane going to pass it back across the arena. Let's see, Goku trying to grab that one and sends it into the bubble, but Chubbs is going to get there and make that grab. Going to send that one all the way back down with a stack ready and waiting as Solar P is there. And they are moving down the arena to grab that disc. Aviant with the disc right now, sending that one in, stretching that lead to 16 with 1:55 left.
Dang, Aviant's just on fire. Like, there have been so many chances open threes for Aviant. Won't say, you know, batting 1,000 or anything, but, you know, that is 12 points off of, I think, primarily just threes coming in. You know, being presented with those chances, hitting them consistently enough, and if they're going to keep leaving those open, they're going to keep taking advantage. Aviant with another chance is going to lose this one, though. They've got a 16-point lead. Aviant able to recover the disc, looking across, hits the teammate in stride. That's D-Wop. D-Wop with a nice shield there, dropping the disc for just a second, twisting, turning, putting it into the goal. 18-point lead. Wow, it is an every key astatine ass beating.
It is indeed. You know, the entire Toxic team was right there, and he, instead of looking for the pass, which he only had one player down there, he opted to take them all on, which was a very interesting and bold choice. But, I mean, they've got the numbers, they've got the time. 53 seconds left on the clock, and Yekuo does have the disc. Gonna send that one into LA. LA gonna swoop that one in, and puts another 2 points on the board.
Yeah, 2 points that aren't going to do a lot for them here, but hopefully they're trying to get, you know, a couple points chained together, see if they can get something, you know, get some momentum together for that second round. Because, you know, they've been struggling a lot with getting those offensive chances. We've seen them coming a little more frequently here in the second half of the round. It's just a matter of getting them consistently there and, you know, cutting down those mistakes. They're a perfectly good team here if they can cut out those mistakes. I'd be very interested to see if they can make something look a little better in that second round. Chubbs with the disc is looking down for a teammate, but no, well read by Goku on the back end. Clearing attempt won't work, but don't worry, the backstack is there. LA with the disc is going to get this one cleared, and it's going to bounce down into the Astatine zone, but not enough time left on the clock. 20-4 is going to be the final for round one.
And that does give every key Astatine the win. Banna, what you seeing over there?
Well, a lot from what I was seeing is Toxic really cannot get their clears, but once they were able to get their clears, every key was able to get right back on defense and play quickly, get the disc, get it out, and, you know, they just see Aviant is taking all the threes in the world and putting it right into the goal and is able to take their chances and get that point up. It's 20-2 in the first round, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it is, and I'm sure they are all jonesing for it. Hey, speaking of jonesing, I'm jonesing for Fall Fest. How about you, Offbeat?
Absolutely, but I'm super excited for Fall Fest, but I don't know what it is. Jeep Girls, could you help me out?
I sure can. Fall Fest, 6 incredible weekends, 3 incredible leagues, and 1 miraculous passion that we all have. Starting October the 15th and heading all the way through November the 20th, we've got Pavlov Season 9 finals, Onward Season 13 finals, and Echo Arena Season 6 finals will wrap it up on November the 20th, and that is a celebration of the 5 years of VRML, and it's going to be fantastic. So jump in here and watch and join us. It's going to be incredible. So we're jumping right back in there now, and let's see what's going to happen. I'm really hoping that Toxic can pull off round 2 and continue to move forward and get a fresh start here as we could enter into round 3. So let's see.
Yeah, and teams are in the tunnels, and Toxic with a good start. They're getting there with the head, but collecting that very well is the Chubb Solar P stack on that back end, and they're able to turn this into a clear. Not all the way through, though. Toxic with possession here. If they can turn this into a chance, they've got the numbers down below. Good pass and a good shot. 3 points, and that is the first lead of this game for Toxic. 3-0. Exactly the start they were looking for.
There we go. We knew they had it in them, and, you know, it's just maybe they were just waiting for round 2 to start, and they wanted to push it and have a little fun. I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be Joust advantage going back over to every key right now as Solar Pete comes out and grabs that disc, sending it over to Chubbs. Chubbs going to cross it back to Solar P in the Geo there and send that one down to Aviant, waiting in the tunnel, drawing out Yekuo. Yakuwo. I'm going to say it correct by the end of this, I promise you. Avian now with the disc, going to send that one all the way down across the arena there to D-Wup, who is waiting in just outside the bubble. Oh, what a save by Goku. That was incredibly impressive, and they're going to make that clear, sending that one all the way back down to the midfield.
To the midfield, but not out of the midfield, unfortunately. Solar still able to pick this one up, and with lots of time, is going to be able to slowly walk this one in up to Cloud. Got it across to a teammate. A couple different players from every key on the ceiling here. And there's always been one good, clear, open pass up above the goal. There's a chance, but no, Zane is going to get back. Shut that one down. But on that back end, Solar P putting in work and sending it right back up to D-Wup. You think it's cleared. Suddenly, no, it's back in your bubble. And every key finds themselves on the board here, cutting that lead to just 1 point.
Wow, that was quite a play. Nice teamwork indeed to get that disc in there. And Joust Advantage is going to go back over to Toxic right now. Let's see if they can get some momentum back and keep rolling as Goku does grab that disc right there. But a quick, oh, that was a very, very fast attack on that disc. And they are going to send that one right there into the hands of Chubbs. Chubbs moving down the arena, sends it down to D-Wup. D-Wup crosses it down to Aviant. Oh, what another incredible save by Goku. Wow. Holy cats. Back for a reset there too. Solar P in the midfield. Solar P moving down the arena, but another great grab by Goku.
Yeah, grabbed and cleared out. There's a good bounce here. It should be a good opportunity if they can get the stack out there. The stack isn't getting in time, but they do get the interception there on the clear attempt. Got to get it off quick before the defense gets back. Going for the bounce shot. Goku gonna put that one in. And just like that, we've been here for only, what is it, like 2 minutes? 2.5 minutes, and already we have seen Toxic match and surpass their point total from that first round. Definitely looking like they're on their way to forcing that critical third round. They just got to keep this up, right? They got to keep up the momentum, got to keep forcing those mistakes, and then importantly, keep capitalizing on them. Every key, trying to see if they can get back into it now. It's Chubbs moving up with the disc, taking some time. Gonna send it across to Aviant, who's gonna kind of scoot down below the goal. Take some time, not seeing what they want, and they're just gonna pass this right back, slow down, set up to Solar P.
Solar P there with the disc, just moving forward, taking their time because there's nobody attacking. Everybody is inside the bubble right now. Some heavy bubble defense from Toxic, but they are gonna just get that disc right past it, and D-Wup gonna sink another one. Just a 1-point game here in round 2.
Yeah, 1-point game, back and forth. The scoring it's been a very close feeling round here, as that 5-4 score line would suggest. Back and forth, it's time to see which of these teams are really going to be able to chain a couple of points together, as you know, we're still waiting to see who can actually gain momentum out of this. It's gonna be picked up, not cleared all the way out. Second attempt, D-Wup is gonna get it back down to Chubbs. Chubbs with a little bit of room, gonna try and stabilize this, looking to clear it, gets it cleared all the way down in and around the bubble, looking for that bounce. It's gonna go all the way nearly out the back. But no, that is picked up by Toxic. Toxic, oh, not able to clear it though. D-Wup picking it up underneath, moving in with some space, an open target, and a goalie stun. No! An excellent shield by the goalie and the save. And Toxic holding on for a little while longer still.
Wow, you know, their saves have been absolutely remarkable for Toxic. Hard to save those though. Those little slam dunk plays are kind of tough to defend against, and that's going to take the lead for every key. Astatine right here with 5.5 minutes left in round 2.
Yeah, exactly. That lead finally been gained by every key after, you know, just kind of closing the gap and losing it and having it grow further again. But here, they've got the lead here for the first time this round. Time to see if they can hold it here, because there's some good passing coming in here from Toxic. Toxic gonna smartly reset that one after they found, you know, they had a 2-on-4, and that's one you really don't want to press if you don't need to. Coming in now is Yakuo, is gonna take that shot, not gonna connect. LA not able to handle that bounce back either, and here comes the stack. Solar P is gonna get it, and here comes a chance for every key, looking for that long 3. You know it, Aviant hitting those from that side every single time. They're on a roll here, 9-5 every key.
Wow, that was a beautiful shot. Again, very bold. I wish I had the confidence in my shots to take shots like those. It's so nice to see, but that's why these teams are in Challenger Cup, because they are some of the best teams, and they definitely know how to play this game. LA with the disc now, going to send that one all the way down as that stack is coming in. Goku has the disc right there on the outside of the bubble, going to cross it over to the other side of the arena, and that is going to be Goku picking it up once more, moving towards the, nope, gonna pass that back down to Yekuo for a reset. Gonna send it back up high, but that disc is going to be landing in the hands of Goku. Gonna send that one across the arena and into LA's hands. Back for another nice reset to Yekuo. Wow, they are playing some fantastic disc movement right now, but that one's going to go a little bit wide, and Goku is going to pick it up, moving towards the goal of fake pump, and Zane going to sink that one in for the 2. That was a well-earned goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Some good disc movement there, and we've been seeing that, right? This is the potential that Toxic has had for pretty much this whole game, as soon as they could cut down on those errors. And now that we've seen them successfully doing that, we're seeing what this team is really capable of. Coming out here, cutting this lead back to 2. 3.5 minutes on the clock. They do need to get a lead back here, but still lots of time to do that, and still plenty of time to force that third round. Coming in with the stack pressure, trying to get it on the nest there. They're applying a lot of pressure, and it kind of keeping every key on their toes here, and finally getting that interception, but not able to convert it. Chubbs is going to get the steal, send it back, and there's the long 3. No, that one's not going to connect, but they're there. They've got a 3-on-1. Surely this will go in. Yes, Aviant going to dunk that one in from the top down. 11-7. The 4-point lead is restored.
It is, and every key, I was looking at Avian's name, every key is probably feeling really good right about now, and I'm kind of surprised, I think, that Toxic hasn't taken a timeout or a pause right now, just to kind of keep their head in it. Goku with the disco, going to send that one down. LA with it now, sends it across the arena to Yekuo on the floor, moving towards the goal. It is a 1v1 right now, and they're all starting to come in as the defense does prepare. LA sends that disc all the way in, and that is going to be back in the hands of Avian. Avian going to send that one all the way through, going to bounce off the Geos, but D-Wop is there to pick it up, moving towards the plays, going to send it across the arena to Chubbs. Chubbs going to sink it all the way back to the back wall to Avian. Avian to D-Wop. D-Wop to, what a save by Goku, going to send that one back out. Goal denied.
Goal denied, but they haven't got possession back, and this is what burned them so much in round 1, not being able to turn it around and get it out of the zone, and D-Wop is going to punish that. Yeah, extending that lead to 6 now. You were talking before how they would love to have a timeout available to them right now, but unfortunately they did use that one all the way back in round 1 after dropping behind 4-0, and as a result right now, they're down 6. There's less than 2 minutes on the clock. Time is ticking on Toxic. And that's not going to help. They've got another turnover. Come in, a quick counterattack. Ding! That one is out. Not quite going to connect, but hey, getting another chance at it is D-Wop applying some pressure there. Disc is going to float loose here, and the more that disc floats loose, the more Toxic's time ticks away. Zane is going to clear this one all the way in, maybe see if they can get a quick stack down to it to pick it up. They do have the disc. They're going to shoot this one at the goal, and it's in! It's in! They get the 3 points off of that! What? From that angle? We got ourselves a 3-point game. Still a minute left on the clock.
Holy cow. Okay, so wow, how exciting, and what a great turn of events for Toxic right there. That was a beautiful long shot there as Solar Peak does come out and grab that disc. That stack moving in super quick, forces that pass, but it is going to be a good pass, and Chubbs does pick that one up, sends it down to the floor to D-Wop. D-Wop is looking for the play, going to find it across the arena with Avian. They don't need many points. They just want to hold those 3. That's going to be Chubbs with the disc on the ceiling right now. They've got 34 seconds left to hold off this match, and Toxic's got to be feeling pretty hungry right about now, because if they could get one more, they would force an OT, which would be nice, but that's going to be Avian on the ceiling. Oh, no! A shot, and it's going to go off the ring and back out into the hands of LA, going to make the clear.
Yeah, made that clear. 15 seconds on the clock. They've got the disc. Chubbs was sitting back there waiting. The 3 is not there because they've got the goalie back in there. Goku going to reset this back. 8 seconds left. Oh, but that reset is not what they needed. And the bounce is going to avoid it. Aviant with the headbutt spinning through, and that is gonna clinch it. Every key Astatine is gonna take this one a much closer second round than we probably could have seen coming after that first. But hey, it is going to be every key Astatine taking this one in 2 rounds.
And unfortunately, that is where we say farewell to Toxic. But I'm sure we will see them back. They played fantastically in Challenger Cup this weekend, and it was a pleasure to watch them. It was a lot of fun to cast them. I got to do their game a couple of times. So, Bana, How'd you feel about that last round?
That last round was a lot closer than I would have been expecting it. Really, Toxic really played it a lot more passing and was able to get it up. But considering how the defense is from Everky Astatine, they were really able to get that disc down and be able to score, really. And I feel like we should get some analytics about Fall Fest.
More Fall Fest? Fall Fest? All right, Offbeat, would you like to tell me what Fall Fest is this time, or shall I tell you again?
6 weekends, 3 leagues, 1 passion. No, Fall Fest is gonna be great. We got a whole bunch of, not just Echo Arena, all sorts of VRML content coming in. We got Pavlov, we got Onward, we got Echo Arena. Look, it's gonna be a ton of fun. Running mid-October until through November 20th, where we hit the Echo Arena finals that I know we all know and love. There's gonna be details in the coming weeks. If you're not in the VRML server, if you're not following along with all those updates, be sure you are, because there's a lot going on there. I want to take a moment to say, look, our production team does a ton behind the scenes to make these casts work. Still, every now and then, a little glitch might slip through. But I want to say that this isn't a glitch, because I mean, Aviant absolutely. You may see there that Aviant has all the stats for the team. That's not far off. Wow, Aviant was on fire here today with those 3-pointers. I want to check the full stats of it if I can, because, like, look at that. That is 19 points. Definitely accounting for at least 2/3 of the points coming in from every Castatine. Being left open for those chances was probably the biggest mistake Toxic made. Obviously, when you get into these later stages of the game, you're really trying very, very hard. You need to take risks, right? You need to take the risk to push up and accept the fact that you might give up some long chances as long as you're willing to press for the goals. But hey, if you have someone on your team that is able to make those shots count, that is going to go a long way towards, helping you play with a lead and establish, and comfortably hold that lead, right? Honestly, Toxic played the best here when it feels weird to say it played the best when they were up, but really, playing with the lead, they were able to play so much more comfortably, play their own game, and, just kind of play it how they wanted to play it instead of needing to play every Keys game. And that's why they were looking about as matched as we'd ever seen them in, the first couple minutes of that second round. But then as soon as they lost that lead, it was a completely different game. They had to change to start playing from behind, and every Key came out here and showed they know how to play with a lead. They had the defensive positioning when they needed it. They were good at getting back and not giving up any dangerous counterattacks. They kept up the pressure in the offensive zone. We saw so many times, right? We saw so many times where Toxic would get a great save. We saw some incredible saves coming in there, especially from Goku leading the way with 2. But they couldn't turn those saves into actual possession. You had to get rid of it quickly. Sometimes it would hit a geode, but more often than not, it would hit an every Key player sitting on that back line, ready for the disc, and ready to just keep up that pressure. And that is so demoralizing, right? If you've played this game at all, you're like, wow, we've made a big save, big moment, but now we're back on our heels again. And if you can't get possession, that pressure can really, really mount. It really affects your mental game. And then it just feels frustrating when one eventually goes in, because you're like, we tried, we did everything we could to prevent this, and nothing was working. And so honestly, I think if Toxic can get that aspect of the game together, right? Ensuring they get possession after a turnover, ensuring they, get the clears, get the clear accuracy where they need it, find where that person is on the back line and clear it away from them. They're going to be in a great position here, right? Because we saw when they were doing well on offense, when they were able to get set up, they did great. Their passing was great. Their disc movement was excellent. It was great to watch, and we saw a great, evenly matched game. If Toxic sticks around here and they keep pressing here, I see no reason why they can't fix that up and be making another push in our next Challenger Cup.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they'll be back. Some great players, and they had some fantastic play. A couple things I'm seeing, though, is that I'm hearing that in the next match, which is going to be every Key Astatine taking on Zen in just a few minutes, there's going to be some kind of a giveaway. So you guys don't go far. Also, next weekend, October the 8th and the 9th, Blast On will be having their last chance qualifier. players will be competing for a chance at $10,000 in the Blast On Championship, and VRML is going to be, I believe, hosting some of that. So visit vrml.gg tomorrow for more information, and it's going to be incredible. So we're going to bounce right over and get right back into that next match. Don't go far. We'll be right back.
Spark Mini Companion app for your Quest headset. First, go into your Echo Arena settings and turn API access on, then restart Echo Arena. Also, your phone and Quest do need to be on the same internet connection. For Android, go to the Play Store, search Spark Mini. For iOS, click the first link in the description, click View in App Store, and download Test Flight. Now go back to the page and click Start Testing. It's going to open in Test Flight. Install Spark Mini and open it. OK, next, start testing. Now you want to click this Find Quest IP button, but if it doesn't work, it's not a problem. We just have to manually find the Quest IP. Go into your Quest settings, then Wi-Fi settings, click on the Wi-Fi network you're currently connected to, scroll down, you'll see Advanced Settings, open that up. Scroll down more and you will see IP address. It should start with 192.168. Note this IP, go back into Spark Mini, click Settings in the bottom right, and input the IP address from your Quest. So I'm currently in a private arena in Echo. If you don't see anything here, you need to join a lobby or match. To join Spark Links, go into the Share Match tab, paste your Spark Link, and click Join. Once again, you do need to be in a lobby or match to do this.
I'm Offbeat. I'm here with this team. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're pretty new. Nah, they've been around for like a couple generations at least. This is Zen. Zen, once again, in the Challenger Cup. How's it going, guys? You feeling excited for this time around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many times is this?
Number
This
six.
is number six. Is it actually six?
Coming into TC. It is 6. Again.
So how do you guys kind of get the enthusiasm of like, all right, guys, here we go again. It's another Challenger Cup. How do you keep it feeling fresh and not like slip into those old routines? I guess the old routines might not be bad because you've won a good number of them. But how do you make it feel fresh?
We don't. We just play like we normally do.
A different one of us doesn't show up.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of
what
like
do you mean
by different.
It's just like Mario
It's
getting
always
a new
me.
life after. It's like Mario getting a new life after every time he dies. If he just die in a new spot, and it makes it more
Yeah, and you. Yeah.
All right, awesome. So take it you're approaching this kind of the same way. You're not doing any kind of new prep. Any teams in specific that you've noticed? Hey, they've been looking pretty hot coming up the ladder. Any special prep you've been doing for anyone?
No.
I'd say the only one's
No.
probably Kang. We've been scrimmaging because obviously all of those players are notable players. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're
Sounds
just kind
good.
of playing the game.
Cool. So, one thing that I had recently been made aware of, apparently, one of you is a recently convicted felon. Fire Ninja, tell us about that.
Oh yeah, about that.
Tell us
I
your
might have-
story.
On the way here, I may have gone 20 over the limit, and might have been somewhat
20
of a-
20 feet per day over the speed
Yeah.
limit.
Yikes.
Look, you
All
can't
right.
be
All right,
convicted
so-
twice.
Gotta get to the interview on time.
Well, do appreciate it. One last thing, guys. Everyone knows you. You're Zen. Why should we be cheering for you guys? Why should they be cheering for you guys over, these new, exciting, up-and-coming teams?
Because of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of original.
Yeah.
Original.
Theme.
I would
the
honestly
new
say
Canadian.
because we had Looney on our team at one point in time. Just kind of
Bring him back.
residual energy.
The hype.
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here, everyone. The residual Looney energy. Everyone, give it up for Zen, and obviously, I've been Offbeat there, Zen. Have yourselves a great rest of Challenger Cup.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aiden VR, and today I'm here with Everkey. Hey guys, how you feeling about the Challenger Cup this weekend?
We're feeling amazing! Feeling amazing!
Yeah, feeling amazing. I mean, I sure hope so. You guys are going against a lot of really tough teams. Who are you most afraid of?
Probably Sane Wolves. They send a little chills down the spine, A little bit scared of the playstyle. So,
They are fast, so I agree with
indeed.
that.
All right, last question. What's your guys' mentality coming into it?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Well,
Energetic. No, I answer this. Energetic, chill, and coordinated.
Can I add on? Can I add on with this?
Yeah.
I'm going. If we start trying too hard, I'm definitely going to have to get made fun of to keep their mental up, because that's just how this
exactly.
rolls.
That
I'm going to
is
have to
how
get,
it goes,
yep.
That is a
He's
usual.
the punching bag here.
That is,
Yep.
he's the butt of the joke.
That's pretty much what makes us win.
Yep. I agree.
Exactly.
Okay.
As I get torn down, these guys get brought up.
On God.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that concludes our interview. This has been Everkey and Chubbs the Punching Bag. We'll see you next time.
Welcome back, everyone, there in Meta Horizon. I am Jeep Girls. With me today in the caster's booth, I have Offbeat, and over on the sideline is Vanna, and also our incredible cameraman today is Wonder T-Man, and our mod is Pinch Nerve. We are so happy that you guys are joining us here for this incredible evening of Challenger Cup here in VRML Season 6. All right, Offbeat, tell me about these two teams.
All right, so one of these teams you may be familiar with. Why are you so familiar with them? Why do these names all look so familiar? Well, it's because they may have just played. I mean, those aren't the names down there, but you know the names, right? We were calling them out all last game. We got Solar P, Chubbs, Aviant, who was kind of carrying back that way, and DWUP on the side of Everkey Astatine, and Zen. Zen, you know them well. We saw them here on Meta Horizon the other day, putting in some good work, dropped down to the losers bracket, but they are not done here. They're here fighting for a chance. Sorry, Banna, was gonna pass it over to you, but I talked too long, and the game is going. So, sorry, Banna. We'll hear from you at the break. Jeep Girls, why don't you take us in?
All right, that's going to be a quick joust grab there by Zen, but they do lose possession as Solar P picks that disc up, sending it down to Aviant. Aviant loses possession, though, to Lulz, who's going to send that one all the way in off the backboard. And DWUP picks it up for the clear.
Yeah, nice little spin there. Didn't think they'd be able to get the disc and possession there, but coming in here, Solar P gonna put this one in. Ooh, that is nice. A good quick counterattack there, getting the first points. Not even 30 seconds in. And yeah, great job coming in here. Because when you look at the standings, Astatine is the favorite here, right? They're coming in ranked 10th on the ladder. That's including master teams. Versus Zen, who is ranked 13th. So still, very close in the standings. But still Astatine holding a slight advantage there. Fire Ninja sending it up to Lulz. Lulz with a quick three. Threes back to back. Are we in for a shooting gallery? Very possibly. We're locked up.
I certainly hope so, because these are my favorite types of matches. I love back and forth matches. A minute in, it is tied. Both teams on the board, so it's kind of a blank slate from here, as Everkey does get the joust advantage coming out right now, and I'm sure they are all hungry because Whoever does not win goes home. Whoever wins gets to continue forward. So that's exciting, and everybody wants that done. So that's going to be Lowell sending that one all the way back down into the bubble. Bounce that down. It's going to be a race to get to it. It's going to be Original. Picks it up. Oh, not quite going to go in the goal, and they are going to have to fight to get to it. Fire Ninja going to make that grab, sending it back to Heck. Heck is going to send it down onto the floor to Original. Going to cross it across the arena to Lulz. Nice play here. A lot of disc movement, which is fantastic to see. Nice pass back there to Heck for the reset.
Well, this is just a classic Zen roller, right? They love their good slow play, set it up, get some good, quick, crisp passes, and then put in the goal when it's best, when it best suits them. The clear attempt isn't going to get through here, but it's also not really going to land in the hands of Heck. All the way back there on the back line. Is eventually getting back to him after a couple passes. On the hands of Fire Ninja now, down to Lulz. They're going to slow this one down. Another reset, right? They're going to look back to Heck. Heck moving in, has an open target. Oh, but that's going to hit the pillar. Lulz was looking for that one, but unable to find it. And here comes that quick counter attack back the other way. Zen with all that possession, but at the end of the day, it's D-Wup putting it in for 2 points and the lead.
That was a super fast response there. Man, when they got down to that end of the arena, it was there was nothing they could do. There was absolutely no defense that they could put up against that because nobody was down there. As Joust advantage, though, going back to Zen right now as Heck comes out, grabbing that disc quickly, sends it across the arena to Original, who's getting attacked by D-Wup and the stack. That stack's going to send that disc all the way into the bubble and back out again, where Solar P picks it up, passes it to Chubbs. Chubbs sinks it in, stretching that lead to 4.
Wow, incredible stuff coming in here. Like, they're just looking so consistent and moving the disc so quickly. Moving the disc so quickly from the mid. They've got these long passes that are on target and really also doing good work in the stunning department. They've been doing an excellent job of just kind of, knocking around Zen and making sure those stacks aren't getting together and getting back. Zen really needs to start getting something together now before every key really starts to move that momentum. Original with the disc is going to send it back, gets it around to Heck. Heck moving in, has a teammate on Pac-Man, going to look, send across. Ooh, that was unfortunate. The pass is going to hit Pac-Man, and here's another chance coming in for every key. They've got the numbers. Can they convert?
We will see. That's going to be a nice pass back there to Chubbs waiting, and Chubbs is going to send that one back up to Solar P waiting on the ceiling. Going to send that one back again to, nope, that was Solar P that received it. My bad. That disc is free, and it's going to be sent back out by the blue team and sent all the way back down into Fire Ninja's hands. Fire Ninja going to take the shot, but what a stack steal and save there by Astatine.
Yeah, Astatine, great job getting back on defense there. Fire Ninja didn't allow for a lot of time, did a good job of, getting that, turning around and taking that shot quickly, but wasn't quick enough. Heck moving in here, has Fire Ninja. We've got a 1-on-2, but Fire Ninja don't care. Fire Ninja gonna dig it in off the post and in. Exactly what Zen needed to see as they cut this lead to 5-7.
That's a 2-point game, a 1-goal game with 5.5 minutes left on the clock. There's a reason these teams are battling it out here in Challenger Cup this cycle. And we're going to see some more of that. I have a feeling this is going to be a very back-and-forth game. We shall see. Chubb's going to send that one across the arena there to Aviant, waiting in the tunnel. Aviant not being challenged by anyone on the Zen squad, moving down all the way into the bubble area. Going to cross it across the arena, but missed connection is going to cost them. And that is going to be a quick attack there by Lulz to make that grab, sending it all the way back down into the bubble. And they are there, Original, with the goal. And we have a tie. 7-7, halfway through round 1.
Yeah, halfway through, we were exactly where we started, with a locked scoreboard and two teams both still jostling for that advantage. Look, these teams have faced once before coming into this game. Not that long ago, mid-September, so a couple weeks back. It was Astatine taking that one in 2 very close rounds. Like, despite it being a 2-round win, it was only an 8-point total difference. So I'm sure we're in for another close one here. Coming in, Chubbs is going to have that stolen by Lulz. Lulz doing a good job taking a moment, making sure you've got a line for that clear, and they will get out. Ooh, that stack is going to bounce off a double diamond. That's going to leave an open goal. Coming in, there's the bounce shot. Not going to connect, but they've still got possession. Look for the cross. No, that is read by Aviant. Cleared out by every key.
That's going to be right down into the Zen bubble as they D-Wup. No, Aviant has that disc. Going to slam dunk that one there. Taking the lead by 2 points. 4 minutes left on the clock.
Yep. 4 minutes left. A good quick counterattack. They've been so fast getting into the zone. As soon as they get possession, they're down there. They've got basically their whole team in the bubble. before there's been much of a chance for Zen to get back here. So if you're Zen, you really got to think, okay, we just really need to make sure they don't get the disc, because when they do, they have been fairly lethal here. Lulz is going to lose it, though. Chubbs with the disc is going to send it through the tunnel. D-Wup and Solar P moving in. They've got the disc. The goal is open. No! That one's going to hit the tiniest of geodes and bounce out, where they will be forced to slow it down. But slow it down doesn't mean stop, because they're moving in. Solar P with a good move, looking across, not going to connect with Avian there. Disc is going to bounce down below, picked up by Zen, and they will clear it up.
That disc is going to be anybody's right now, as the stacks all overshoot the disc and nobody's able to get a hand on it just yet. But Original does pick it up. Crosses over to Fire Ninja, who's going to send that one back. Maybe they didn't chat or something. I'm not sure what happened there, but they did miss that pass. And it is up in the air as Original does take possession of it again. Going to pass that one back for a nice reset there to Heck in the midfield. Send that one forward to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja moving into the bubble. Gonna duck and dive and put another 2 on the board.
We're back at 9s, evened up again. 2:30 left on the clock. At this point, it's really going to come down to who scores that last goal. And also importantly, can Zen get a lead? They haven't had a lead for a little bit here, right? They keep evening it up, but they've never been in front. Time to see if they can stop Every Key and get a couple chains together here. Every Key is moving this one around. They're going to get it through the tunnel. Well received by Avian. A good crisp pass over to D-Wup. D-Wup with some space, looking around, couldn't see a forward option. Instead, is going to pass it back. Solar P moving the disc up here. Down below, looking for D-Wup, but that's not going to connect. And a chance here to see if Zen can start chaining some together. Psych! D-Wup says no thanks, steals it, gets the long shot in. Ooh, that hurts as we get a 3 on the board for the first time in a while, and a critical 3-point lead for Astatine.
That one stung. That was quite a shot. Taking that lead, and solid lead indeed. 3-pointer. They've got to answer. Zen's got to answer pretty quick. They have a minute and a half left in round 1 here. And that is going to be quickly sent over to Original. Original there on the wall. Going to send that one down to Lulz. Lulz making his way towards the goal. Going to find his teammate across the arena. Maybe. Oh, nope. Going to take the shot, and it's going to bounce back out. Original is there to pick it up. Gonna cross it back over to Fire Ninja, waiting. Fire Ninja to Lulz. Lulz gonna lose possession of it, and it is going to be a battle to grab it. It's gonna be Lulz who does pick it up, sending it back to Fire Ninja once again. Fire Ninja to Lulz. Lulz gonna sink that one in. It's a 1-point game.
That was a little saucy, nice. First attempt didn't work. Lulz losing the disc, but doing a good job to work their way, get it back, and then catching it, spinning around, looking very comfortable, tucking that one into the goal. But that was a 3-pointer from Every Key on the last series, which means they still hold the lead here, up 1 point. Really only time for one score unless we get something really quick, which means it is going to be whoever gets the next one is going to get it. Either Every Key to close it out, and here's the chance here, D-Wup to put it away. Ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna do it. Every Key taking Zen down in this first round. That is going to be all she wrote.
It is. They do have a 20 seconds. So, I mean, they could get a nice 3-pointer here, but it would not be enough to tie that one back up. We'll see what they do with the Heck with the disc now. Gonna make his way down the arena. Gonna send that down for a pass. But D-Wup's gonna intercept that and send it all the way back down to Avian, who's gonna shoot another one. Oh, that was dirty. Dirty play. Woo!
Wow. Surprisingly, Avian's first 3 of the round here so far after we saw so many from them last game. So yeah, 18-11 is the final here in this round. Sitting on the sideline, waiting patiently. Banna, what's going on here?
Well, I really saw a lot this first round, as it was mainly both back and forth the whole entire round. But then at the end, D-Wup hit 2 critical 3-pointers just to get that lead and make sure that they win that round.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, after all the spotlight was on Avian after that first game, for those of you who are here for that game, right, Avian was just lighting it up. But D-Wup saying, hey, I am an offensive presence here as well, and has definitely put in work. 8 points, 1 assist, and also very importantly, 3 steals, because those turnovers have been kind of their bread and butter here. You know, when those turnovers are clicking, it's working, right? Every Key is exceptionally good right now at turning turnovers into points, and it is those turnovers. That's the reason that D-Wup is being such a presence on the offense right now.
Yes, both teams are doing a fantastic job. Though some heavy defense from both of them, which has been really nice to watch. I believe we are bouncing right back in there, though. Nobody's going to pause and take those extra minutes. So I'm hoping that Zen can find some momentum here and take us to a round 3 after this. We shall see.
Mr. Saturday
They are ready.
123
I'm sure they
requested
are.
to join
They're
you in
buzzing right
Discord.
about now as every key wants this, and Zen has to take it in order to stay in it. Fire Ninja going to send that disc all the way down right there into the bubble to Heck. Heck gonna lose possession though as getting stunned out, and that's gonna be Fire Ninja picking it up, sending it across to Lulz. Lulz there on the floor, gonna pass it back one more time. Lots of defense going on, and DWEP gonna make that clear, sending that down into the midfield. Stack's Race is gonna win this here as DWEP does pick that one up, moving down looking for his teammates.
Yeah, lots of space there, so just gonna take advantage of that. Oh, Original coming in out of nowhere, trying to catch him on the flip. Will get the disc floating away, but they do have the numbers to pick that one up, does every key. But second chance is gonna get stuck. They've got it cleared here. The good reaction by the Stack to react to that bounce, and there's 3 points. Fire Ninja lighten it up early on here. Grab that early lead just like they did in the first round, but now they need to see if they can hold it, because that is a 3-0 lead that they would love to hang on to, I'm sure.
I'm sure they would too. That's going to be a quick joust advantage going back over to every key Asta team now with 9 minutes left on the clock, and that's going to be Solar P sending that disc quickly over to DWEP. DWEP going to cross the arena to Avian, waiting on the tunnel there. Going to send it back to DWEP once again. They are just going to keep passing that disc back and forth, drawing that defense out as Avian does move into the bubble. Going to shoot that one, and they're on the board here in round 2.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one. It's hard to win those as a goalie. Goalie definitely doing the best they could was Heck. But obviously, especially when you're against Avian, who has shown themselves to be a proficient goal scorer. It's gonna be hard to do, but critically, unlike that first round where we got a quick answer from every key, this one only a 2-pointer, so they do maintain that lead. And Original back and forth with DWEP, trying to see if they can get it. No, it is still gonna be every key. Avian's just kind of setting it up and letting it fly. Another 3 points on the board, and grabbing that lead back is every key. Is Zen. They're able to open it quick, but they haven't been able to hold that lead.
They haven't, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I would rather have a back and forth game than a heavily led game. As Heck does grab that disc, gonna send that one all the way down through the tunnel to Original. Original waiting there, sends it down to Lulz. Lulz making his way down the arena, gonna cross that back for a nice reset to Heck in the midfield. Heck looking for the pass, trying to pull that defensive stack there out, and Fire Ninja with the disc now, but loses possession to DWEP. Gonna make that clear, sending that one down into the bubble. Avian picks it up, sends it all the way in off the backboard, and that's gonna be Fire Ninja making that grab and clear, but it lands into the hands of DWEP. DWEP to Avian. Avian across the arena, and it's going to be a missed connection, and that disc is back out.
Yeah, Lulz and Fire Ninja trying to get that stack together. Having a little trouble connecting, though. But don't worry. Oh, the second stack coming in. Original gonna get a piece of that disc now. Heck is gonna bounce it in. Oh, but that's gonna miss Lulz. They've got the numbers here. They just gotta convert quick. But they try to go for too many passes, looking for Fire Ninja, but not able to connect on that. And the defense from every key getting back to break that one up. Fire Ninja first back on it with the disc is cleared all the way across. Good accurate pass to the teammate on the other side, and will just barely get it through the tunnel here as Zen chasing this loose disc here. Will be Lulz picking it up, and Zen will get this one together for the moment, but one more wayward pass is all they need. Avian's gonna have this, and every key looks to set up their own attack.
That disc was right there in the bubble, in the midfield, gonna bounce off the Geo, and Fire Ninja is gonna pick that one back up, sending it all the way across the arena. Stack races are abundant, and that disc is gonna go right back down into the trap area. Another stack coming in. Lulz still trying to get that disc into the goal down there. They want another goal badly, and they're gonna have to work hard because every key is not gonna give up that bubble. They're gonna send that one down, and Heck does pick it up in the tunnel. Looking for the pass, gonna find it across the arena there to Fire Ninja on the floor. Gonna sink another one in, back to a tie here in round 2. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, that was a tough angle shot and excellently done there to tuck that one in up at the post, getting it right past the outstretched arms of the goalie. Tying this one up at 5-5 with just over 5 on the clock. Pretty much right where we were last game around this time. As it is going to be Solar P with it, moving it ahead to D-Wop, back up to Chubbs. They're moving that disc around quickly, trying to keep it out of the hands of the Zen stack. They do get it past. The stack gets broken up. And they've got some space here moving in. They've got a 2-on-1. Here comes the defense, though. Is it quickly enough? D-Wop is looking for a cross, but no, well read on the defensive side. I believe that was Original getting the stun. And here's a quick chance back the other way for Zen. They've cleared it in, but no, getting back is Avians with that distance and keep it out. But only for now. They've still got a 4-on-2 here moving in, but it doesn't matter when one of those two is Avians, and Avians with the steal. Gonna get that one out of harm's way, out of the bubble, and will force Zen to slow this one up. But not for long. Fire Ninja with the shot. Oh, that's saved by Avians. Got a hand on it, but wasn't enough. Zen finally chaining a couple together, and they are gonna re-grab this lead, up 7-5 now.
Jaw is on the floor. That was a oh, I hate that. I hate that for them on defense right there. That's tough when you get a hand on it and you just can't. Yeah. All right, disc back in play here as Zen does hold that lead for a few minutes. We'll see what they can do with it. Will they, is that enough momentum to keep them moving forward? I sure hope so, because I would love a third round. As always, that disc is right there into the hands of Original on the ceiling. Original getting attacked by Avian, but he's going to send that disc back down. Oh, the stack grabs it, sends it in, but it's going to bounce off the shield. D-Wop has an open goal, and he makes those. So that is going to be a 1-point game again with 4 minutes left on the clock.
D-Wop now with the game leading 11 points. Another excellent shot from range. Doing work to give every key back that lead. That Zen had to work so hard to claw back, right? They've been in that offensive zone for so long just to get every point they have. So it's a lot of effort that goes into every one of these Zen goals we've seen so far. And they're going to have to keep putting in that effort. But no, a good job from that stack of Avians and D-Wop, that offensive powerhouse coming in. They're going to bounce one off a cloud into the hands of Avians. Avians going to get stuck by Fire Ninja, but it doesn't matter because Chubbs with the disc and finds the open goal. Wild angle with 2 players all over him. It's not Avian, it's not D-Wop. Ever hear of Chubbs? Because Chubbs can shoot some threes as well. And they've got themselves a 4-point lead.
The defense was about to drop on him, and they were looking for the stun. You could see it. And he just got that shot off first, but that is going to be Heck making that grab right there on Joust advantage. Coming out swinging, but Avian and D-Wop are coming out swinging also, and they're going to steal that disc. D-Wop with the disc, going to send it in for another long 3.
Wow. When it rains, it pours, and every key has shown that they are very, very good at, getting themselves, once they've got something going, they're very good at riding that momentum, getting new scoring opportunities for themselves, more and more chances, and then they just don't, their accuracy is so well defined by the momentum they've got. If they're doing well, they're gonna keep hitting them. We got a pause coming in here, probably fairly wisely from Zen. They've fallen down 7 points here. Bana, you've been watching this on the sideline. That certainly took a quick turn, didn't it?
It really did, as the first few minutes of the round were mainly towards Zen, but with every key able to score a few points there. But then just very quickly out of the blue, every key just starts hitting every single 3 that they can find. And everything just went together, and they were able to get this 14-7 lead here.
They did. 7 points it's not over. 2 minutes 46 seconds is a long time in Echo. 7 points is just a couple of, small handful of goals, and Zen can definitely do it. We've seen them. Their plays can be very, very well connected and very beautiful. So I'm hoping that their mental game, that they don't let their mental game slip, and that they can come back and at least put in a solid couple of more goals. Maybe take every key down in round 2 because I love a 3. So,
Yeah, absolutely. And we haven't seen too many. I don't know about any of the games you've been casting so far, but despite seeing some very, very close games, and we're not exaggerating here. There have been a lot of very close games. Haven't seen any go to 3 rounds yet. They've been very close, consistent 2-round games, which has been really interesting. Really interesting to see. I mean, it's great for us on the production side. It means we're never running late, never have a new game to schedule, and it means we get to talk forever. And if you know anything about VRML casters, in particular Offbeat, is that give him the chance to talk and he will not shut up. But as is, we're gonna hold here while Zen gets things figured out, and I'm gonna send over Jeep Girls to tell us a bit about this little thing called Fall Fest.
Fall Fest, you say? Oh my goodness. 6 incredible weekends starting ending in November, starting October the 15th and wrapping up in November the 20th. That's going to be Pavlov season 9 finals, Onward season 13 finals. 13 seasons. Can you imagine? That's incredible. And Echo Arena season 6 grand finals will be November the 20th, and that is going to be fantastic. A celebration of 5 years of VRML, and it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, so make sure you guys join us for that. Yes, we have some exciting matches still to come, so we're jumping right back in there as Joust is in the hands of Zen. That disc is right there in original. Going to cross it back to Heck. Heck going to send it long to Lulz. Oh, nice play to Fire Ninja there on the floor, but Fire Ninja does come under attack as Aviant does make that grab and sends that one back through upper trench all the way into the bubble with Aviant sealing that one off.
Oh, that hurts because it looked like Zen came in with a plan. They had a plan of how they were going to attack, and it was all working together so well right up until that backstack came and took out Fire Ninja right down there at the boot. And that counterattack that we've been seeing this whole time coming in solid for Astatine here, as it is going to be another turnover. Avian's not going to connect on this one, but still Zen struggling to hold possession here and to really set up their own offensive attack. It's going to be picked up underneath by D-Wup. D-Wup with the disc, with some spins. Somehow is going to get a stun off on Lulz, still spinning around, can't be stopped. Oh my goodness. What was that? D-Wup!
D-Wup was, that was wild. I don't know what he drank between rounds, between games tonight, but whatever it was is definitely flipping. So, fantastic play. That was a lot of fun to watch as Joust advantage does go back to Zen right now. Heck coming out grabbing that disc. Oh, but he puts it right in the hands of D-Wup. Oh my goodness. D-Wup now loses possession though, sends it across an Aviant. Does pick it up. That is going to be a nice clear by Lulz. Going to get that back to Fire Ninja there in the midfield. Going to send that one all the way. Oh, a ding off the ring. That was unfortunate. That disc goes right back into the hand of Lulz. Nice blocking there to stun out Solar P as Original picks that disc up.
Yeah, looks like this might be it for Zen because we're running out of time. Down 11 points. Only 40 seconds left on the clock. It looks like every key will live to fight another day, and D-Wup. D-Wup. Just showing off at this point. I mean, come on. What was that? That was from, I want to check my stats here. That was a 17-meter shot from 57.4 meters away. I mean, when they're on fire, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what kind of element Astatina's, but, you know, it should be flames. I have no idea. Fire Ninja with the disc, though. Gonna send that one across the Lulz. Gonna make one last effort here and slap that one down to Original. And that is going to be every key. Astatine going to move on, and I'm sure they are thrilled by that performance.
Yeah. Vanna, what were you seeing there in that second round? Another
Leggett
game over in
requested
2
to
rounds.
join
This time
using
Zen getting
Discord.
knocked out. What was going on there?
Well, it really just seemed like after that pause, Everkey was just hitting everything. They were on a roll, and you know, just to put the cherry on top, D-Wup hit that very far mail slide. It was just insane in general.
Yeah, excellent offensive performance. Like the story of the day for Everkey really has been get turnovers. Turn turnovers into points. They've done an incredible job of causing turnovers, especially on the jousts. It's been incredible. Like, Zen is a good, consistent team. They've been around for a while, but they were picking them apart as if they were, you know, a plat team, right? As if they were, as if it was, you know, they're playing at a different speed to everyone else, right? And as a result of that, right now, every key Assateam, they dropped down here. They dropped down to the losers bracket end of yesterday. They've won 2 in a row here, and they have just about worked their way through the losers bracket and potentially earned themselves a spot in Master. If we want to take a look at the tournament bracket right now, we can look and see how far they've come and what is left to do, because we do only have 2 games left, of course. First up is going to be W and Kangarillas. It is the big one. The big one. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one. It's gonna be an exciting time. And then following that, winner of that game is gonna punch their way into the Master Division. Loser, still with a chance, is gonna come down and face Every Key here. So, can Every Key keep this momentum up? Can they keep it up against W or Kangarillas? Those are 2 big name teams, and will this style of game they've been playing continue to work? Only time will tell, but it is absolutely going to be a tall order. But Every Key, if they keep playing like this, they are absolutely will be up to that challenge.
Will be. This is a fantastic night still to come. 2 more matches, like you said. This is where we say farewell for now to Zen. We will see them back again, though, I feel certain, as they did a fantastic job in this cycle of Challenger Cup. And, the next game, I heard on TikTok that there is going to be another giveaway in this next match of Kang versus W. So that is going to be definitely something you want to stick around for. And then, of course, after that is going to be finals, which we know you all need to be here for. So we are out of here for now. I am Jeep Girls. With me has been Offbeat, Vanna on sideline, and the incredible Wonder T-Man. And, of course, Pinch Nerve is our mod, and he's doing a fantastic job as always. Don't go far, because the next crew will be here in just a second, and we've got some more echo, so let's go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aiden VR. Today, I'm here joined by Kangarillas. Woo! All right. So, how you guys feeling coming into the Challenger Cup? Been here before.
We actually haven't. This is our first Challenger Cup. That's true. This is our first Challenger Cup. We were disqualified from one. We didn't have enough for another. This is our first time, so we're pretty excited. I'm not lying. You give me a look like I'm making things up.
Okay, it's real. Okay. So, you guys are obviously back together. There's some changes. How do you feel that's going to affect you in the Master Division?
That's a little presumptive that we're gonna get to Master, but I like that.
Like we really
if you do get there,
if we do get there, we're gonna do really well. It feels really good. So that's about all.
Strem being back on the team. How you feel about that?
Yeah, Strem's good. Yeah, we've been fighting like before. It's nice.
Strem's good.
Yeah. We got Mad too over here.
Yeah,
Mad.
you just forgot about me.
Yeah, you got talking about me.
It's okay.
Oh,
and Callan, he's new. He can't play,
Callan,
but
I know Callan.
He's pretty good.
All right, well, that concludes this interview. I've been Aiden VR. This has been Kangarillas.
Let's go, Kang!
Woo! 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 Let's go!
Let's see the Kang!
And that's the interview.
Beautiful.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aiden VR, and today I'm doing Challenger Cup interviews with W
Yo! Yeah, I'm feeling so great. I'm feeling so great about this.
So great. All right. You know, been a long road maybe for you guys. What's your thoughts on that? Has it been a challenge getting here or what?
The main challenge has just been us finding our roles and smoothing it out as a team and finding our different positions and jobs. But yeah, that's all the challenge there was.
Wise words.
All right. Well, what do you think, or who do you think is gonna be your greatest enemy in the Challenger Cup this season?
For us, I think our biggest rival is gonna be Kang. Yeah, our biggest rival is gonna be Kang. There's such a weird playstyle to deal with that it's like it's different than everyone we've seen. Yeah, we are really scared of Kang, but we do see them as our biggest challenge in the CC.
Alrighty. Well, other question. Out of all the matches you guys played this season, who's been your biggest, competitor? Like, what match?
Sane Wolves. Sane Wolves.
Sane Wolves. Sane Wolves. Sane Wolves. Sane Wolves. Anomaly 2.0. Yeah, that was definitely interesting because of the hype like coming into it. Everyone's like, "Oh, these guys are all like Anomaly 2.0," and there's just like a big like, adjustment to make. Like, I had to go from not stunning at all to stunning stacks, so it was very interesting to learn.
Anything you guys want to say to the stream?
Shout out to my mom. I want to say shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad, shout out to Larry Lowe's, bro. I would like to thank God. Shout out to
Larry Laws.
Shout out to Dark Arrow Dash.
Shout out to Minty.
I love Dark Arrow.
Yeah, shout out to Minty.
Shout out to Dark Arrow.
Shout out to Minty. Yeah, Minty, yes. Minty for making the logo.
Minty for making the logo.
Oh, yes, yeah. Shout out to, Savannah.
Shout out to Cam Dash.
Savannah was taken. And shout out to Citizen who's not here.
Yeah, also Citizen. He's not here today.
Citizen.
So.
Yep.
Alright, well, that concludes this Challenger Cup interview. I've been ANVR. This has been W. We'll see you in the arena.
Yes,
Goodbye.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Get the Spark Mini Companion app for your Quest headset. First, go into your Echo Arena settings and turn API access on, then restart Echo Arena. Also, your phone and Quest do need to be on the same internet connection. For Android, go to the Play Store, search Spark Mini. For iOS, click the first link in the description, click View in App Store, and download Test Flight. Now go back to the page and click Start Testing. It's going to open in Test Flight. Install Spark Mini and open it. Okay, next, start testing. Now you want to click this Find Quest IP button, but if it doesn't work, it's not a problem. We just have to manually find the Quest IP. Go into your Quest settings, then Wi-Fi settings, click on the Wi-Fi network you're currently connected to, scroll down, you'll see Advanced Settings, open that up. Scroll down more and you will see IP address. It should start with 192.168. Note this IP, go back into Spark Mini, click Settings in the bottom right, and input the IP address from your Quest. So I'm currently in a private arena in Echo. If you don't see anything here, you need to join a lobby or match. To join Spark Links, go into the Share Match tab, paste your Spark Link, and click Join. Once again, you do need to be in a lobby or match to do this.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the show. It is a show indeed. We have an incredibly exciting matchup for you this right ahead. W versus Kangaroos. Before we get to that, I am Mutsi Demui, joined by the one and only Psy Chaotic. And of course, we've got Blank, one of our esteemed mods, also in the analyst desk. Of course, Wonder T-Man on the cameras. Psycha, this is a phenomenal game. Also, chat, if you're waiting for something about a headset giveaway, be patient. Any moment now, that's going to open up, I promise, because I'm the one at the lever, and I'm letting you know. Psycha, though, this matchup, oh boy, oh, this is a game, isn't it?
I mean, we were joking about it being one of the games of all time, but it really is. I mean, this is legacy players coming in on the side of Kangorilla, Zenith, Mad, Strambitsky, Loveridge. I mean, they are the Kangorilla's legacy, the dynasty. But over on the side of W, this is the new blood, the new players looking to get themselves back to Master or into Master for the first time. And it all starts right here, right now.
And first initial joust underway, Citizen will get the first touch there for W, sends it into that bubble, though takes a bounce there. Good grab there by Bloop, setting it up behind the goal, looking for Jake. But that pass a little bit off the mark as Citizen, once again here on the near side, bringing it in. It takes a shot. There's Mad, was stunned out off of the post, out of the bubble. Good stacks there from Kangorillas as Zenith picks it up, sends it out, gets caught in that far side trap, and they will race after this one, Psycho.
Yep, racing after this one down in the trap area, but it's Bloop there first for the side of W. He's going to collect this one in the mid, looking to feed this one through. Oh no, going to be a little too far in front, but just kidding! Oh my goodness, Giggity Gal reading that bounce perfectly to line that one up for the first 3 points of this game in favor of W.
And believe it or not, it will be W getting that first goal, and it will be a 3 as well also. I heard you guys like giveaways. So there are your details right there. November 20 in the chat right now, November 20 in the chat. And that is going to be open until the end of round 2. November 20 in the chat. If you want a shot at that HyperX, what we call the Cloud Mix headset. As Kangorilla is now on this Joust advantage. Again, that's going until the end of round 2. So stick around with us for about 20 minutes if you want to see who wins that. And Strambitsky sending that one in, looking for a Zenith there in the bubble. It will be a turnover there. Giggity Go, pocket pick by Mad. Opportunity here behind the goal. Juki is weighing. Gets it for the 2, and Kangorilla's are on the board here. 3-2, still down by 1, but they have broken that ice.
All right. Kang not to be outdone, getting themselves on the board with that 2 and getting the round to within just 1. However, there is plenty of time left on the clock for either of these teams to answer back. Let's see how W handles their first Joust advantage of this game. It's going to be Giggity Gal taking this one to the Nugget, playing low and slow, finding that pass over across to Citizen. Citizen under some pressure from the stack, does manage to get away before sending it over to Bloop in the tunnel. Bloop just working this one forward here, playing patient, waiting for that incoming pressure before feeding it forward, but oh no, a bad bounce. This could be a turnover, yes indeed, into the hands of Mad. Quick reset back to Strambitsky and then back over to Mad. Now Walker working this one forward, but oh no, hesitates a little too long as Jake gets the turnover, lining this one up, pushing the whole team in transition to hit the long 3. W is up 6-2.
Unbelievable play there by Jake. He's going to get that steal, sends it in on the far side. Steep angle to sink it in for that 3 on the empty goal. That was phenomenal. Not just by Jake, but by all of W to execute, catching Kangorilla's in transition there. As Kang now down by 4, 2.5 minutes off of the clock here in the first round. As Leverage handling it here on the near side, into the near side tube. Standard split here, though they keep one back, so not quite a standard split. Kind of a, I don't know what to call that, a defensive split, maybe. As that one's going to bounce back in here. I'm sure they have a name for it. Jake, though, going to get this one collected here for W. That is a turnover. W is going to get possession as they maintain this 4-point lead, up 6-2 over Kangorilla. So that's going to be picked up. Blue bringing it in. Hits it for the 2, and they are up by 6.
Listen, if you don't know Bloop yet, you need to. This is the player to keep an eye on. Bloop has been working his way up the ranks all season, and now here in the Challenger Cup, I'm so excited to see him continue to put in goals just like that one. W now up 8-2. Kangorillas really needs to get something going here with this Joust advantage. Maybe it starts here with Strambitsky as the QB, under some pressure from Jake. Does get the pass off to Zenith. Zenith over cross now, finds Leverage down low. Maybe numbers for just a moment. Incoming pressure here from Bloop. Barely gets the pass off, but oh no, will not go over to the intended recipient, but does find the hands of Strambitsky instead. Stram now, looking at that open goal, but no good. Just a little bit high and almost a self-clear here, though, as it is recovered here by Zenith. Zenith sending this one forward now into the hands of Bloop for W.
Yeah, Bloop getting that one on that turnover. Good 4 through by Jake. It's taking that shot. A little bit high. Will be collected by Giggity Gal. In for the 3. That is a 9-point lead here for W, but do not be mistaken. Do not be mistaken. This is a Kangorilla's team. If you've watched Leverage, any team that Leverage is on, the process is to feel out the other team in that first round. It's not uncommon for Kangorillas to lose that first round and then come back in the next 2 after they've figured out exactly how they want to play against you. That's going to be a big turnover there. Bloop turning it around here for W, Psycho.
Oh my goodness, now into the hands of Jake. No numbers in the bubble and waits a little too long, so Strembitsky will get the stun and the turnover, sending it over to the waiting stack. Oh no, a bit too far in front. That's another turnover. Now for Bloop, up high, looking for this bounce cross to Jake, but finds the hands of Mad instead. Mad just looking to get rid of this one, can't quite find Strembitsky, so instead it's gonna bounce into the hands of Bloop for W once again, hitting the quick reset back to Giggity Gao in the tunnel, but oh no, what an interception there from Zenith. Zenith trying to make that makeshift Kung shot, but gonna bounce instead up into the hands of Mad. Open goal, and there it goes. That'll be a 3 here for Kangarillas to get them within 6.
Beautiful there from Mad, and that's quick execution there from Kangarillas. That's what you got to watch out for. This is a team of that caliber. If you make mistakes, they will punish you for them. Although W has been showing themselves as capable of the exact same thing in this one, as they have punished Kangarillas quite a few times. But that is a very important goal there from Kangarillas to regain some of their confidence. Although again, as Chad has noted, as we have noted, Kangarillas doing a lot of reading right now, and that's going to be another quick turnover there. Mad picking that one off a Citizen up there to Leverage on the far side. Leverage sending it in, at that open goal will be wide. The Zenith is nearby. Leverage will look to take the man. That's Giggity Gao off the turnover to give it to Mad there on the far side. Mad to Strem. Oh, off the nest. Down to the floor. That is looking like a turnover. That is Jake with that one sending it back to mid on that clear.
Man, W struggling to find these clears here. It seems like Kangarillas is all over the arena all at once. Now into the hands of Zenith. Down low cross. Finds Strembitsky. Strem working his way into the bubble. Looking for something. Looking for anything. Just flings this one out. Finds Leverage. Now back to Mad. Waiting for the dunk. Oh my goodness. Kang has got this to within 5.
You ever seen a play like that before?
Man,
I don't
not in
think
a
I have.
while.
That was to see Strem send it all the way out of the bubble, and it comes right back in for the sealable slam, patented by a Kangarillas player, Sealable. Currently retired. Shout out to Sealable. Check him out on Twitch. He streams, what's that game? Tarkov. This one sent out here, Citizen. He does it regularly. I think he's trying to go professional. Strembitsky, though, setting it here near side. Mad with it. As they forward it through, they have a chain in. That's Zenith here. Currently down by 4, but still 3.5 minutes to go. As Zenith juking around, sends that one in, looking for a teammate there in the bubble. Leverage that was, but Giggity Gao sends it back out, but there's Mad at mid. Citizen Jake getting back into the player. They will get that turnover there on the far side of Jake. Turns that one around, sends it through that far side tube, and into the blue bubble there, careening around to the near side here. As they get this one collected, that's an open goal opportunity. Citizen bring it in. Oh, the double ding out of the bubble as Jake gets it collected here. And one more opportunity. No, one more reset there, Psycho.
Yep, one more reset and immediately back into the bubble. Slapped by Jake, but I think not quite. Maybe? Yes! Oh my goodness! Bloop! Moving around there to find his way over to the disc, buying Jake time to get there before sending it back to Giggity. Giggity now feeding this one into the bubble, but Mad is home and will tell them no. He'll get this one sent out to Leverage. Leverage now over to Strembitsky. Here comes the stack. Does he see it? Yes. Looks to get rid of this one, but not. Yes, going to find Mad. Mad now feeding this one forward. Gonna be a race, and Giggity Gao is there first for the side of W. Up to Citizen. Citizen moving his way forward, finds Jake. Can he find the angle? No. Holds on to it, but now into the hands of Bloop, driving in off the post. No, he gets denied as well. This Kang defense has been incredible. Now Jake, this time, it will go in for the 2 as W re-extends their lead 13-7.
That is 6 points, a minimum of 2 goals. Those have to be 3s. Otherwise, you're looking at 3 goals here from Kangarillas to catch up with only 2 minutes to go in this first round. Of course, it is only the first round, and we see Kangarillas starting to increase their scoring rates in this first round. As a quick pass to Strembitsky, far side. Oh, quick forward there from Mad. Just dumps that one in. They have a stack after here. That's Zenith near side. Takes the shot, hits the shot. Oh, right at the edge of the bubble for their 2. They're back within 4 with just under 2 to go.
Oh, that painful 7-meter 2 moment, but hey, points are points, and that's what they need at this moment. They're going to get themselves to within 4, which is very, very doable here. Or maybe W looking to hold on to this lead 13-9. Let's see how they handle this joust. Oh my goodness, they mishandle it. Leverage swooping in, picking that one up for the 2. Kang has got this to within just 1 goal.
That is an unfortunate error right there. Those are the kinds of mistakes you cannot be making against this Kangarillas team. Those are the kind of mistakes you cannot be making in the master tier, period. Excuse me, that was an unbelievable, from Kangarillas, that was a well-executed punishment on that mistake. A Citizen handles this one here on the near side of the stack after it. Jake gets that one across. Bloop walking that one in. They're still up by 2. If they get a goal here, that's very good for them, and it is. Bloop gets it for the 2. They now are back to a 4-point lead. That's a minimum of 2 goals with 1 minute to go.
Man, I told you, keep an eye on Bloop. The way this player moves will pick apart holes in your defense. He will find those open lanes even when you think they're covered, and he will find another 2. This is going to be difficult for Kangarillas to come back from, but not impossible. Here they come. It's Strembitsky as the QB, just sending this one through, or at least trying to. Oh no, bad bounce into the hands of Jake, immediately stunned out by Strembitsky. Zenith getting a hand on it now. Oh no, losing some tracking, trying to get back to it. Gets the quick flick over to Loveridge, who immediately sends this one over to Mad. Mad feeding this one through, looking for that waiting stack, but nobody comes as that bounces around over the ghost. Could be Zenith there first. Yes, off the wall, looking for Mad in motion, and Mad puts that one in to the goal for the 2, and it's going to be real close.
I saw 21 and change on the clock. I'll see it, yeah, right about 1 second, almost exactly 1 second. I don't think that's physically possible. That should be round, as Mustake says in the chat. I do believe that is an accurate assessment. Actually, it's about 2 seconds as I watch that time, the timer there, and there you go. Round 1 will be in the hands of W here, as Kangaroo is almost coming back there. 15-13. What an unbelievable performance here, as we are going to send this one off to Blank. Man, what a round.
Yeah, that was a really good round. And if you do look at these teams, this is not the first time they faced each other this season. In fact, the first time they did face each other, Kang was actually the one who ended up winning. So seeing W take a round off of Kang this for the first one, very interesting to see. And you touched on a second there, Kang being a second round team, definitely they have analyzed, they are getting ready. You saw at the end there, they were getting their points back in, they were getting in motion. And just a few, it might have been just a little too late in that round, but something I do want to also touch on the side of W is their incredible ability to maneuver past the defense. If they get near your bubble, they will start to spread out, and they will start, I saw maybe 2 or 3 different types of plays that they would do, but it was always interchanging players. It was never the same player, so you always had the same play, but the play would it was a different play style from it, because you'd have a different player there, and that would it meant that Kang could never quite really read what would be going on there.
Thank you, Blank, for that assessment. Quick reminder, next weekend, October 8th and 9th, Blast On will be having their last chance qualifier. Players will be competing for a chance at $10,000 in the Blast On Championship. So that's a chance to get into the championship to compete for the $10,000 at last chance qualifier to qualify for that Blast On Championship. Visit VRML.gg tomorrow for more information. The landing page will be up tomorrow to find out more about that. Of course, again, in the chat, November 20, put in the chat there if you want a chance at the HyperX headsets that we're giving away at the end of this round right here. As we are started back here, Psycha, Kangarillas, W. Kangarillas with possession now. Edge of the bubble. Uh-oh, gonna be stuffed there. Bloop looking to get it back. No, the Leverage with it. No reset option. I'm trying to pass it off. I can't. Leverage is gonna get it in for the goal. Psycha, what a start.
There is no possession. That disc don't stop moving. They keep on passing around the bubble, and Loveridge is the one that finally finds that lane into the top portion of the goal to start Kang out right here in round 2. But now here comes W with their first joust advantage of the round. Giggity Gow wasting no time before sending that one to Citizen. Citizen sending this one through. The stack gets back for Kang, but Jake is down there on the floor with possession. Over hits Bloop in motion. Here comes Bloop, and oh! I don't know if that was through the hands or in the goal already, but either way, it will go in for the first points for W this round.
Looked like Mad was maybe a little bit too far into the goal there. I believe the goal made contact, excuse me, the disc made contact with the goal plane as Mad was making the save on that. That is an unfortunate situation there for Mad. It may have been a technical error night, making that suggestion in the chat. I'm not, obviously we're not referees, so somebody else can determine that in retrospect. As Leverage across there, Mad far side, back in here, Zenith on the near side. Tie game right now, Kangarillas with the possession. As Zenith moving in, edge of the bubble, first round, what's the W? Oh, the shot there. Giggity Gal with the stop, sends it out, but Zenith once again picks it up, sends it in, but Citizen this time getting the stop behind the goal, and turns out what around for W through mid.
Yep, W through the mid now, but it's going to be tracked down by Zenith first, just whipping this one through. Oh my goodness, finds Strembitsky. Maybe the opportunity here. Yes, Kang will have the numbers. Mad pushing this one in, stunned out goalie, but Mad bringing that one in for the 2 for good measure. 19 meters a second, my goodness. Kang on top, 4-2.
Kangarillas will take. Is that that's not their first lead, is it? Is that their first lead?
I think that is their first lead.
Wow,
No,
all
well,
right.
they scored first this round, but yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So Kangaroos taking the lead here, 4-2. Just over 2 minutes off the clock here. The second round. A good position here from W. A quick pass there to Citizen on the cloud. And the near side too. Bloop is double stacked. Kangaroos running with those double stacks. You watch. They've been very effective on that. That back stack is very quick to rush back to the goal. And it works out for them. That's why they do it. As Shrimbitzy gets that one picked off. They have a stack ready to boost after it. Zenith with the boost. Leverage with a little bit of speed. A pass up to Zenith here on the near side. And across there, Leverage is set up in a triangle here. All the way back on the back line. There's Matt. Excuse me. As they move now into the offensive zone. Matt sending that one in. Shrimbitsky across, hits the cut, and Zenith with a little flair. Pushing it for a 2, and Kangarillas are back up, are up 6-2.
Here comes Kang. I think you called it out perfectly. You know, that leverage mentality, feeling out the other team's strategy before addressing how you're going to answer back. And Kang now full force. He's ready here in round 2, up 6-2. Here comes W once again. It's going to be Giggity Gao as the QB, sending this one to Citizen. Citizen hitting this quick relay to Bloop under the pack, driving in, high pass to Jake. Jake on the ceiling, under some pressure here, looking for something. Forced to reset back to Citizen, and Citizen will hit the double reset back to Giggity Gao, but immediately forward, finds Bloop there hiding over cross. Jake cutting in, but Mad will deny him. What a save, and gets this one sent out of the bubble, but not cleared yet.
That one loose there on the far side. Shrimbitsky does get it back, says it through right through mid, right through the center mid. They have a stack to move out here. Another stack competing with them, but a good lead share with it, as that's a 3v2 developing on the edge of the bubble. Defense returning, but still set up. The shot there off the post. That is a big stop by the goal. A clutch stop, as W will turn that one around, get it into the Kangaroo zone. Everybody's moving after. It's going to be off the barrier there. A good setup for somebody to pick that one up as Giggity Gao does, looking for Citizen, although Citizen stunned out and is going to be collected once again. Zenith there. Looking for the clear here for Kang. Does not get it out of the zone. It's back in the hands of W there. Jake on the back line.
Jake on the back line, but intercepted by Strembitsky for the side of Kang. Strem sending this one all the way into the bubble. Fast stack is there, and it'll be leverage on the scene first, securing the 2-pointer for Kang as they go up 8-2. I saw the suggestion, in the chat for maybe the timeout here from W, and yes, I am.
There it is.
I called it. Here we go. But Blank, we're halfway through this round. What are you seeing so far? What has changed since round 1? Oh, there was a Kang pause. Oh.
That was actually really interesting. I did not expect Kang to take a pause there. You'd think that maybe only lose the momentum, but they must have a reason for it. So, I'm excited to figure out what said reason is. They don't really need to take anything off of the mentality of W, since they are in the lead by quite a bit here, and it's already almost halfway, and we're about 30 seconds from halfway. And already this round, you've seen Kang go through a major improvement there, and something that hasn't been touched on quite yet is their speed. Kang is a very, very quick team, and they rely heavily on their stacks. They're always players stacked together unless they're right there at the bubble, or right when they need to spread on defense. But if they are ever going to the disc, you never see them floating. They are never anchored. They are right there. They are stacking. They are moving forward, and they try to press past that. And if they have an aggressive defense as well. So if they are getting pressured, until you put them back in their bubble, they have 2 people together at all times, just chasing that disc, chasing wherever the disc is going, just hoping to get a stun off and grab that disc and get out. And it works a lot of time, because when you are on, if you're a player on W, you just receive the disc from a teammate, you turn around and instantly there's a stack right in your face. You have to panic clear it, or you just get stunned out with the disc in your hand. One of those 2 things are gonna happen. And if you do end up panic clearing it, then Kang is just right there ready again, just to go stack to wherever that disc ends up going.
I'm seeing a lot of speculation on why Kangaroos would be taking this pause, and Mistake alleging that it was because Leverage's tracking died. But then Zenith in the chat letting everyone know that they actually took a pause. So Zenith can enter the giveaway that's going on right now. So once again, November 20 in the chat. Of course, November 20th is the date of the Echo Arena Grand Finals at the end of Fall Fest. Of course, Fall Fest starts on October 15th. What's that?
So wait, what is Fall Fest, Dim? We haven't heard of this yet.
It's six weekends, 3 leagues, 1 passion, and it's going to be Onward, Echo Arena, and Pavlov all have all sorts of tournaments going on over those weekends. So yeah, we're just kind of promoting that as a package deal, and it all culminates November 20th in the Echo Arena Grand Finals. That is that Sunday, the second weekend. And so once again, November 20 in the chat. If you want a chance to win that HyperX Cloud Mix headset, we'll be drawing that one immediately at the conclusion of this round, as Blank will be giving us his analysis of this round. As we are started back here, Giggity Gal with it here for a W on the offensive opportunity. Though Zenith gets a turnover here, Psycho.
Oh my goodness, Zenith trying to track this one down, but ends up losing it here to the W squad. Citizen with a hand on it first. Oh, looking to send this one through to Jake, bouncing around instead. Strembitsky will be the one tracking that one down first, and he'll send this one through the close side tunnel immediately, bouncing into the W bubble. Where are the stacks? W getting home first, but oh, Strem all over him, just not quite enough to force the turnover.
And we'll include back into the King zone, but there's Zenith on the back line. Up to leverage there. Of course, Strembitsky earlier today expressed his displeasure with the fact that he wouldn't be able to enter the giveaway since he'd be playing in the game here. As Strem stunned out here, check League Talk for that one earlier this morning. Jake gets that one sent through, but that's a good stack. Leverage, and Zenith picking that one up. Zenith looked for a wall shot. Is that going to make its way down? No, off the Pac-Man block there on the far side. Strembitsky with it. They've got 3 in the bubble, 3v2. Good shot, good stop. Giggity Gal with a beautiful stop in the bubble. Those Zenith gets that one back. Leverage. One more across. Matt, another stop there. Citizen. Those two have been ridiculous in the bubble, and a shot there will go wide and out.
Oh my goodness. I mean, there may only be 4 registered saves right now for the side of W, but I can assure you that is not accurate. Giggity Gal coming in. Oh, pressure on. Oh, Zenith sneaking up behind him before he knew it was coming. He will get the steal and will get the send through, bouncing through the mid, but Jake tracking this one down first for the side of W. Pocket picked by Zenith. Zenith moving his way in. This could be an opportunity over. Cross finds Leverage. Leverage under some pressure hits Strembitsky on the way in, but Giggity Gal has been killing a goal all night, and he gets another save.
And that one will be sent through the near side too. Down here into that trap. As Stacks overshooting. Everyone's overshooting a little bit. Citizen getting that one collected here on the near side. So Pocket will be picked there by Zenith. And the send out, though, will be off of the block there. And up to the ceiling. Mad with the recovery will send that one into that near side tube. Zenith looking at an open goal. Looking at it, wants to take a shot. Will take a shot. Lines it up. Oh, off of the post. Teammates in the area. Strembitsky looking to get it recovered. Has Leverage behind. We'll go to Leverage, and they will get the 2. That is an 8-point lead now to the Kangaroos with 3 minutes to go here in the second.
I mean, those W players so slow to get home for the 3-on-1. I have to assume Mad was killing it in the backfield with those stack stuns. Shout out to him. But now here comes W, down by 8, just under 3 minutes remaining. There's still time, but they have got to find a way to slow down Kangarillas. Giggity sending this one through, finds Jake in the tunnel, sends this one back for the quick reset. Quick pass back up now to Citizen in the mid. The stack is going to get stunned out, so Citizen has a little bit of time to breathe here as he works his way up the arena. Over cross finds Jake, and Jake finds the goal for the 2. That is exactly what W needed to get back in this game.
Beautiful goal there. Jake getting that one in. They're back within 6. And that is only 2 goals. There's still plenty of time here. You might think of you might look at the scoring pace and see that deficit on the scoreboard. That's not a big deficit. 2 goals, 2 threes. That could happen, in the blink of an eye. As Strembitsky quick pass here to Leverage on the far side. That's an interesting rollout here. You see a square formation. Kangaroos are ultimately running with here. He's Mad back to Strem, and look at this disc movement. To keep it around that stack as they get all those stuns out there. Bloop moving in. There's 2 defenders in the bubble, 2 offensive attackers there, though. That's a good heave there to the far side. Bloop with it. Bloop lighting up the shot. Actually, not a shot there. Actually, sends it up Giggity Gal on the far side. A minute 40 on the clock. Send across there. Good pick up there, Citizen. 1v2. We'll take a shot. Ambitious shot as it was at Mad. We'll turn that one and clear it out here, Psycho.
Oh my goodness, a beautiful save, a beautiful clear, and then Strembitsky coming in with a beautiful shot, adding more points to the board now for Kangaroos. They go up 13-4, and I'm not a gambling woman, but I'm starting to bet on a round 3 here between these 2 teams.
It is looking likely. A minimum of 3 goals required. There's 2 resets. 40 seconds is the point of no return. That means they have about 30 seconds here to score 3 threes. As Jake will get stunned out here on the near side. Giggity Gal gets it back to Jake. Good movement there between those 2. Fantastic recovery. It's that stack was doing some damage there on the near side. A Citizen stop. Mad. The double stun there near mid. Ultimately, Giggity Gal with the pickup there. 50 seconds on the clock. They need to score, well, literally right now, though, as we are closing in on that 40-second mark. Jake moving around to the edge of the bubble. We'll send it back there. 42 seconds, 41 seconds. We will be going through round 3 as Jake gets stunned out there at the edge of the bubble, and Leverage sends that one away.
Oh, like W looking to get a hand on it again. Jakey cross over to Bloop. Bloop now, oh, looking for Citizen underneath, but Strembitsky has the read and the stun. 30 seconds remaining. W having another go at this. Sends this one over to Giggity. Now down low to Bloop, but pocket picked by Strembitsky once again. And this one will drift to the mid, but not out yet.
That one collected by Jake. Turn that one around. 12 seconds on the clock, of course. So we will be picking a winner here momentarily as Citizen sends that one in for a 2. And they will get back within 7 there to end the round, but that will be the end of the round. We will be going to round 3. Chat, you are ready for a winner. We're going to be picking it literally right now. Watch a chat. And we'll be watch Nightbot. We'll be answering as blank. Dummy, what's going on there?
Well, what's going on is King actually took this one as they did end up getting their stuff together this round. They, like we were talking about, second round team, and they proved it right here. And just something I do want to point out because I think it's personally funny. They took their pause just to enter the giveaway, which it doesn't sound funny on its own, but mind you only get one pause like that, and they took it to enter. That's like just telling W, we don't have to, we're not gonna need it against you. We're fine as is. So I don't know. I want W to see. I want to see how W is gonna respond to something like that. That is just a little bit of a funny mockery, I think. But in terms of actual statistics this round, you see it over on the possession time, almost even 47-53. Shots taken are 20-21, so only a 1% difference. And then you have stuns with 61% going in favor to Kangarillas. Not only proving that they are a fast team, but they are a fighting team. They will be quick, they will be on you, and they will stun you out and keep you back.
Thank you for that, Dommy, and congratulations to Pizza Man 21. I believe you are DMing me right now. Fantastic. I will be able to respond to you at the end of the Challenger Cup this evening. I will be getting back to you in those DMs, so do not fret. I do see those now confirmed. As we are getting started here in this round 3 here, Psycha, what a game we have had thus far. This has been phenomenal. Look, oh, it's going to be off the post. I cannot believe that didn't go in.
Cannot either. That would have been a huge start here to round 3. W is hungry. You can tell by that shot, but they will not quite find the points there. Oh my goodness, but Kang Gorillas! Mad will find the points on that one. 3 points on the board for Kang.
Kangarillas will get that first goal here of the 3rd round as they look to clutch this master tier spot. Of course, there are 2 available. The loser of this game is not eliminated just yet. They will go on to face every key. As grab here from Gated, it looks like he feigned the initial grab and then sent up there. Jake not able to play that one. It is loose. Good stack there. Shambitsi picks it up. Sends that one in. Does he have the angle on it? Oh, almost. As Giggity Gas to send that one out, does get it by that stack. Unbelievable. And a good juke there from Jake. Sends that one out. Good stack. They get it picked up. Citizen. Oh, gets it in for the 3, and they have tied it up.
The save did look to be behind the goal. I think all clean there, and Citizen not to be outdone by Mad puts in a 3 of his own. Tie this game up at 3 apiece. I mean, what more can you ask for in a round 3 than back and forth on the edge of your seat? Here we go. Let's see how Kang answers back. It's going to be Strembitsky with a quick pass to Mad, and then the quick flick back to Loveridge. Loveridge taking this one down to the floor under some pressure here from Bloop. Looking for something. Finds this pass forward to Strembitsky. Under pressure here from Jake. Sends this one over cross and connects with Zenith. Zenith under that same pressure from Jake just looks to get rid of it and does find Loveridge behind him, but under immediate pressure is forced to just pass this one over to Strembitsky. Strem now under pressure sends this one forward, bouncing around. Giggity Gao is there first for the side of W, but not able to get the clear. Zenith sneaking it into the bottom pocket here for Kang to get the lead 5-3.
Unbelievable. That was a beautiful play there from Zenith. Puts Kangarillas back in the lead. Did he get that first goal? The opening 3. W got a 3 to answer. Then Zenith just crushes it in the bubble there. And now W with his Joust advantage. Giggity Gao sends it here to the near side. Citizen stunned out by Mad. Mad does get it on a turnover here. Kangarillas in possession. The send across there for Loveridge. Off the mark. Citizen ultimately getting it recovered here for W. And then into the far side tube there to Jake. Is Jake now sending this one up, getting into the hands of Bloop here. Bloop edge of the bubble, moving in. Goalie is stunned out. Gets a shot off. They've tied it up.
Shout out to Giggity Gao getting Strembitsky stunned out to open up the lane for Bloop. put that one in for the 2, and we are tied up once again here, now 5-5. I mean, hey, in 7 minutes, one of these teams will be master going into cycle 3, and both of these teams want to make sure it is them. Nobody wants to go fight every key for the second spot. It's going to be Strembitsky at the nest here, sending this one over across to Loveridge. Loveridge passing it back, finds Strembitsky in the mid. Strem feeding it forward, connects with Mad. Mad forward to Zenith. The one-on-one opportunity here, and Zenith, oh no, not quite able to make that one work, but Kang has another go. Loveridge finding Zenith, and this time he will not be denied. Kangorilla's on the board with another 2.
That was, as always, beautiful disc movement there as Zenith gets that one in from Loveridge, and there's so many passes. Kangarillas are like the prime case for the hockey assist. We need the hockey assist, and if you're curious what I mean by that, that is the second assist. You send a pass, there's another pass, and then a goal. That first pass deserves an assist, a credited assist in the game, just like that second pass does. That was the assist on the goal. As Jake is going to handle that one there at mid, down to the floor. Sorry about my soapbox. Citizen takes a shot, hits a shot, and once again, it's like we have a tie game. This is going to come down to the wire.
First of all, it is not a soapbox. Please appreciate your midfielders, okay? But no, it is going to come down to the wire here. Tied up again now, 7-7. I mean, is it too early to start asking for an OT? I would like to see one. Okay, here comes Strem for the side of Kang. He's going to send this one through. Oh no, going to go a little bit too far past Zenith. It's a race here. Mad looking to track this one down, but so is Giggity Gal. Giggity just barely getting that slap off to get it out of the bubble and into the hands of Jake. Jake feeding this one through, finds Bloop. Bloop looking at this open lane, but no, Mad is home. He gets the grab to keep it out of the goal and sends this one over to Strembitsky, who lines up the clear.
Well, that bounced down to the floor. Leverage stunned out by Jake. As that disc makes its way up to the ceiling, Jake will get this one back here. Strembitsky tries to take out Jake, cannot. Shot there, or maybe a dump in. Either way, Zenith got a hand on it. And Kangorilla's maintaining this possession. As Mad sending this one in. The pace of this game has been Kang going up by a goal, and then W answering it. It's Kang looking for another one in that rhythm. Excuse me, another one in that rhythm. And Leveridge's gonna hit that one for the 2, and they do it again there at 9-7.
I mean, Kang movement in the bubble, tried and true, season after season after season, and this one no exception, as that goes in for another 2 for Kang to get them up 9-7. Let's see how W answers back to this one as we have less than half of the round remaining. It's Giggity Gao as the QB, this time slowing it way down, forcing that stack to come up to Bo before sending it, but oh no, that pass no good. Incoming stack from Kangorillas forces the pressure, but not the turnover just yet. It is going to be another race for it. Jake getting there first, but not quite able to secure the clear just yet. Back into the hands of Zenith to Loveridge, and now the deep reset to Strembitsky.
Strem on that back line, pulling Jake out. Jake, very aggressive forecheck. Gets caught behind the play, although Zenith will allow Jake to return there. Looks like they weren't looking for that exactly in that moment. As Zenith send that one back across their Leverage. Starting to compress here. You see they compress very slowly, although they hang out on this back line. It's an interesting and very patient way of playing, especially they have that 2-point lead. They can afford to burn the clock a little bit, but only a little bit. They still need the points. As Zenith sends that one in. Mad, though, was off balance and out of position, so opts for that reset. And Strembitsky ultimately, once again, here on the back line again. They play with that back line so much as Mad loses that to Jake. Jake gets that one lined up, cleared out. Is that going to be on the money? It looks a little bit wide off the nest there. Zenith will get that one recovered for Kangaroos once again.
Yep, recovered and reset back to Strembitsky, barely getting through that stack to send it over into the popcorn area where it's actually just a self-pass. Strem getting back to it and sending it through the tunnel, but it's going to take some unfortunate bounces, or maybe fortunate, as it does connect with Mad, over across to Strem, hitting Zenith in motion, but Giggity Gow with the hands tonight has another save, but not done yet. This time, the bounce from Strembitsky will go in for Kangorillas, and I do believe that is the first set of back-to-back points this round.
It is. It's the first time we've had more than one goal lead here. 11-7 to the Kangorillas with 3 minutes to go. W is going to be sweating about it this time. They need to make sure they maintain their composure, keep their breath under control, keep their heart rate down as much as you can in a moment like this. And just stay in control is a big send in there. That's going to be a turnover. They can't be doing stuff like that right now. Strembitsky clears that one out. They have a stack in. It will get a stun there. The disc is loose. Leverage not able to get a hand on it. Slapped out of the bubble there by Giggity Gal to Strembitsky on the backline. Strem up to Zenith. Zenith cannot do anything with it. And Citizen with a stun and a pickup gets it cleared out through the near side too. Both teams stacking after this one, though. It looks like defensive stack. No, they all overshoot it here. It's going to be W with an opportunity. Citizen far side. Stop there by Mad. That is clutch.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, W certainly needs points, relatively soon. They cannot let Kang score again. This one into the hands of Citizen, looking to get rid of it, but oh no, this is going to be a turnover. Loveridge slapping this one away. Going to bounce down low, so W will get the recovery here, keep the possession, and this time slowing it down. Oh, the reset a little bit off, but Giggity Gow does track it back down, sending it back to Jake. Jake finding this high cross over to Citizen, but no, cannot get through Zenith just yet, gets stunned out. Mad getting another stun. Zenith looking to slap this one out, but they just cannot get it out of the bubble right now as Jake gets back to it and hits this reset.
Jake there, Giggity Gow on the back line, back up to Jake. Little give and go there. Jake down to the floor, looking for, looks like Bloop there. Bloop, though, a little bit far, it's a little bit too far behind that pass. The pass, excuse me, was a little bit too far ahead of Bloop. As that one gets slapped back in here. Somehow, W maintaining possession. Jake moving on in, goes for the shot off the backboard. Shrimbitsy's going to get that one picked off as the shot went wide. And this one cleared out through that far side tube. Neither team getting a clean stack together. Still not getting it. There's one from, Kangarilla Shrem. Long shot off the barrier. Gets it right back here. Down off the floor. Look for Zenith. Actually, Mad hits it for the 2. That is a 6-point lead with just a minute to go. Kangarillas are looking to close this one out.
They're looking to close this one out indeed, but it is not over yet. Yes, the timeout coming through here. Let me check. Yes, it will be from the side of W, but as you said, they're looking to close it out, but this is still only just a 6-point game, which I mean, yes, it looks like a lot here with 1 minute remaining, but you've got to keep in mind that is 2 quick 3-pointers. That is not undoable here from the side of W. They want to lock in that master spot right here, right now in this game. Blank, what do you think we are going to see going into the final minute of this round?
Probably, I think the whole reason for the pause was because W is panicking. So hopefully when they do start unpausing, they will be a more controlled team. Personally, with the way they have been playing, if they continue it up, I do not think they will be taking this game versus Kang. Which, for anyone wondering, if they do, whoever loses this game will go on to play Everkey Astatine. I believe I said that correctly, and the winner of that one will also go into the master tier. So we're down to only 3 teams left who could get into the master tier, and these 2 are just probably the fan favorites. But with W right here, they are just I don't blame them for becoming panicky. You have a minute left, and you are down by 6 points. It is 2 goals, but that's only assuming both goals are 3. And we've not seen, too many of those long shots be able to hit with a quick team. We've seen more 2s, which is expected because 3s are not only hard to hit, but it also gives more time for the other team to get back. So W definitely needed this pause to just reevaluate, so they stop being so panicky, and hopefully when they do come back, it'll be a more controlled game, and they'll have their head back on their shoulders.
Indeed. Indubitably. Thank you, Blank. As W with this pause here. 6 points, Psycho. What am I saying?
I think you should
save me, please.
Yeah, no, I got you. Hey, so this Challenger Cup has been really, really fun and all, but isn't there another one? And isn't there also more cool stuff leading up to it?
Are you talking about the Blast on LCQ?
No, but sure.
You like that curveball? I did. I enjoyed it.
It worked.
It works. Next weekend, October 8th and 9th, Blaston will be having their last chance qualifier. Players will be competing for a chance at $10,000 in the Blaston Championship. So the LCQ is for a chance to play in the championship, and it's the championship you'll be playing for $10,000. VRML.gg tomorrow. Check it out. Landing page will be up tomorrow. It's not up currently, but we wanted to get that out there today. As we get started here in the back in the third round, 50 seconds on the clock. Citizen with it. Sends that one in. They need to get a goal right here. It really needs to be a 3. And if they can, though, disc is loose on the far side. Strembitsky gets it recovered. 42 seconds here to the near side, too. Nobody able to stack after this one. Too many stuns in the backfield. No stacks getting away cleanly. Not even the defense getting there all that cleanly. Jake with it. Loses it. Zenith there on the far side. Sends it! Seals the deal. Kangarillas have just qualified for the master tier.
No, Sealable doesn't play anymore.
What did I say?
said seals the deal. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, yes, it is gonna be Kang.
I thought you were telling me I called the wrong player. Oh my god, because that's something I would do.
No,
And
you
I
absolutely
totally bought
did.
it.
All good, all good. But yeah, we have 7 seconds remaining here in this game, and honestly, this is just a matter of souvenir points. Who's gonna put more on the scoreboard, if at all? And no, nothing goes in the goal. That means our final score here will be 16-7 in favor of Kangarillas. Kangarillas is making their return to Master in Cycle 3.
You know, I opened my show my Monday show the other week. When the Kangarillas roster returned, and I'm gonna do it again here. Kang is back. Right? Hold on. I'm sorry. You know, casters are not supposed to be biased, right? I mean, that's supposed to be how it is. But I'm sorry. I'm a Kang stan for life. I can't help it. I had the sticker for a year. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to waste it. I didn't waste it. I am. Congratulations, Kangarillas. I hope I didn't disturb my cat. And of course, W is going to be moving on to face every key. Acid. We'll get to that next. Blank. Of course, you're here to give us that analysis. Although that was only a minute on the end there. I mean, anything? Did you catch anything in that final minute?
Only the fact that the falls didn't work. It seems that W did stay panicky, and that just ended up not being what they needed.
So, all right, so we do have one more game to get to, and this one is for all the marbles. The winner goes on to the Master Tier. The loser is relegated to the ladder. So do not go anywhere. We're going to transition into that as fast as we can. And until then, I'm Muncie Demwe, the Psychotic, with me, Blank on the analysis desk, and of course, Wonder T-Man on the cameras. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Get the Spark Mini Companion app for your quest.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
And welcome back, everybody, to our final matchup of the weekend of the Challenger Cup. Once again, I'm Monsoon Dumois, joined by Psy Chaotic, Blank, and a Wonder Team Man on the cams. We have a phenomenal matchup for you, W versus Every Key. As yeah, this is going to be a really exciting matchup. A lot of you have all stuck around. Thank you very much for that, because this is going to be a very exciting game. Once again, the winner goes to Master Tier. The loser does get eliminated and relegated back to the ladder. And of course, this is the final matchup of the weekend of the Challenger Cup of the Cycle 2 Challenger Cup in here in Season 6 in the Echo Arena VRML League. And I just want to thank everybody for joining us today and yesterday for all the action, all the festivities, all the giveaways, and all of that. This requires a team of volunteers that are just dedicated and committed. A few of them you're seeing literally right now. Literally, the three of us are involved in that, but of course, a ton of other people as well, including Wonder Team Man and everybody else, all the moderators, the casters, the content creation teams, with those interviews and all that. Just absolutely phenomenal work by all of them. And because of them, their hard work, their commitment, we have had a smooth, perfect weekend. And I want to thank them all publicly for helping us do that. As we get started here, second round one between W and Every Key. It's an opportunity there from W to start it. And it will be out of the bubble there to the far side, slapped out by Solar P.
Oh my goodness, what a slap, and it looks like, yes indeed, Every Key gets possession of it again, but Bloop with the interception on that shot. We'll send this one through the far side tube. Stack Race coming through, but Avian all over him, getting that Stack stunned out, but cannot keep it away from Citizen just yet. Now on it, but Giggity Gal back to it. So many turnovers going on right now, but eventually it will be into the hands of Citizen, and another one as that stun comes through and Chubbs looks to get rid of it.
That one, ooh, an ugly bounce there. Sends it right back to the Every Key zone. Citizen with it there on the far side for W. Lock shot hits it. What a clutch goal to start us off here in the first round. 3 points on the board here for W as Citizen punishes. I didn't actually catch it. Was that an earnest bounce or was that a goofy bounce? That sent it back.
I did not see either, but hey, you know what? Points are points.
Yeah, you gotta capitalize on it.
Yep, points are points. They're going to take advantage of the three, which is huge. I was worried, coming into this game after losing a close round 3 to Kang. Oh my goodness, Citizen going for the encore. 19 meters out, 18 meters a second, and just like that, W is up by 6.
I used to be on a team with him. Not to brag or anything. I went for a couple weeks. It was a good time. Great player, been around for a long time. Citizen on fire. As Every Key, quick pass here, far side. Another stud out here. Jake with it on this turnover. Does not have a clean shot. Hands it off to Bloop. Bloop does have a clean shot. They hit another 3. 2 minutes in. W is up by 9.
I mean, W came into this game like, okay, we may have lost to Kang, but this one's going to be 3s only. A very solid start here. 2 minutes into this round. They are up by 9. I mean, dare I say on a pace unless Every Key wakes up rather quickly. Solar P is going to send this one over to Chubbs. Chubb feeding it through, finding Avian. Avian over cross to Dwup now, pushing his way into bubble. Incoming defense, but he'll do it himself anyway. There we go. Every Key is on the board with that 2-pointer.
That was just beautiful placement. You see beating the goalie there, sneaking it by. Goalie was kind of really hugging that near side corner. And that for the way they were positioned, left that far side corner a little bit open there, and Dwup was able to capitalize on that small opening there. Almost a 5-hole slot. As Jake will handle this one here on the near side. Goalie all the way back there. That is Solar P occupying the goal there for Every Key. As Bloop brings this one in. Shot there. Solar P gets a good stop. And a solid clear, though, the clear off the lip of the tube. Collected by a teammate. That's Dwup. Sending it in the hands of Citizen, though. Citizen, man on fire right now. Sends it up there in the hands of Dwup again. Dwup into that far side tube. Back into the zone there. Good pick up there. Avient, long send in. Jake touches it. Stunned out. Citizen look to recover. It does. Sends it back towards mid.
Gonna take an unfortunate bounce, but goes right into the hands of Jake, who feeds this one forward, getting a good bounce off the midfield to get into the zone of every key, where it will be tracked down here by Jake. Headbutt, though, from Dwup forces the turnover, but only temporarily. Jake getting back to it, sending it over to Baloop, but Baloop not quite able to make that one work because the defense from every key has been outstanding. But now back into the hands of Giggity Gal for the side of W. They will reset and get set back up to try this again.
And Giggity Gal there on the far side. Up to Bloop, Bloop, ducking one. Oh, stop there, Solar P again. There's Giggity Gal over Jake, Jake moving in. But another stop to what this time? Aston has erected a wall in their bubble. As he get this one turned over, Dwup off the ceiling. They send that one in. Is it going to be on the mark? No, they get it collected here. Aviant sends it off the post. It's back, one more opportunity. No, off of a head. Then slapped out the bubble. Neither team allowing the other one to score here at all. Like, they're both getting so close, and they cannot crack the bubble. Well, they can't crack the goals. Long shot, oh my goodness! Chumps! Astine back within 4.
That is huge. Excellent work here from the side of every key. They are not done yet. They may have gone down by 9, but that's 5 unanswered points so far on the board for them, and we are back to within just a 2-goal game. Let's see what we see here from W. Giggity Gal quickly sending this one up to Citizen. Citizen through, connecting with Jake, but only for a second. Solar P has the reads, gets the stun, gets the send through. It's going to be into the hands of Chubbs. Goal lane will not be open, so he's going to slowly walk this one forward. Not liking what he sees just yet, so he will go for the reset.
And Solar P there with it at mid. Halfway through this first round, 4-point lead currently to W. But oh, that's a big stop there. Jake will turn that one around, send it through the near side tube, caught in that trap. As a stack gets broken up, but they have plenty of time to pick it up. Loop looking at an empty goal. It's it for the 3. And W is going to push up by 7 here over every Kiastatine. And now really carrying this momentum forward into the second half of this first round here, Psycho.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue it is a bit, a bit closer now here in the second half of this round, but every key still has a mountain to come back from. Let's see if they can do it with this joust advantage as Solar works this one forward. Oh no, looking to send this one through to Avian. Bounces perfectly into the hands of Dwup instead, so I guess that works. Down low cross, finds Chubbs, working his way in, looking for the top pocket, but no good. That will bounce off the rim and into the hands of Aviant. Aviant getting stunned out here, but it will be recollected by Solar P. Quick cross over to Dwup, now back to Aviant. Aviant driving in, finds Chubbs, and this time he will find that top pocket for the 2.
And every Kiastatine back within 5. W maintaining this lead, but Astatine able to stay within, striking distance, as it were. So still able to get this comeback here. Giggity Gal, handling this for W. Citizen losing it there on the far side. Disc is loose. Bloop trying to recover. Will they be able to? They do. Nice. Chubbs is nearby. Bloop up to Jake. Jake not able to take a shot as once again Solar P occupying that goal. Solar P playing at-home defensive style. The shot there is going to be off the side of the backboard. That's unfortunate there as Bloop's going to get it recovered once again for W. And back, a reset there, dangerous. As they just have to clear that without Solar P is again there to get it. Chubbs across, opportunity, Dwup gets it. Every Kiastatine is back within 3. As W looks to hold on to this lead for another 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness, we have got a game on our hands, back to within just 3. W holding on to that early lead they had early in the game, but EK is climbing their way back. Let's see as it's Giggity Gal as the QB. Oh, intercepted! The incoming stack gets the read. It's Avian and Chubbs in the bubble, the 2-on-1. Avian's walking this one in, taking his time on that stunned out goalie, gets the 2, and then gets every key to within just 1 point.
That was an absolutely clutch goal there from every Kiastatine, as W will be coming out on this joust advantage. Just over 2 minutes ago, W's still holding on to this lead, but only barely at this point. As Giggity Gal sends it quickly here to Citizen in this that setup there. What do we call that? The ace play. Well, it's a setup similar to the ace play, not necessarily the ace play. As Dwup sent that one through, just the ace play made that setup famous. As Dwap block shot. Ooh, just wide. As Avian will get this one recovered opportunity here. Sends it in Solar P. And with that, every key Asta team will take the lead here, 13-12 in round 1 over W.
Has been incredible perseverance here from the side of every key. I mean, my goodness, in a matter of 3 minutes, W had gone up 9-0, and now we find ourselves 13-12 in favor of every key. Let's see if they can keep it going, or if W will snap out of it. Oh my goodness, another read from Chubbs coming through, working his way into the bubble. Stunned out goalie gets the 2-pointer. EK extending their lead 15-12.
Wow. Just absolutely phenomenal performance here from every key Asta team. As they take a 3-point lead here with a minute to go. Still only a goal. I mean, W, it is still within reach here for W. Absolutely within reach. As Giggity Gal sends it here in the near side too. This is still a very close game, but every key Asta team is just trying to make it look like it's not. They are doing a good job of that. As that's out of the bubble, Citizen gets it recovered here, sends it in. Solar P, easy stop for him as he has been on it today. As that one sent out here, caught in the near side trap, stunned out. As he get pick up there, Dwap into the near side too. But they're going to stack after this one, although no stacks getting away except the defensive stack there. As they move in to pick this one up. Contested. Bloop gets someone sent out. Will it get out of the zone? It does. That's cleared out into the every key Asta team zone and collected here by Solar P on the back line.
Solar P on the back line here for the side of EK. Now feeding that one low to Chubbs. Chubbs just bouncing this one through, maybe looking for Aviant. Aviant taking care of that defenseman there before getting back to it. But oh my goodness, the stack speed there from the side of W gets to it and gets it cleared on through. This could be an opportunity here as Jake gets it in the midfield, sending this one forward. It will connect with Bloop, working his way into the bubble. No numbers just yet. He's got a stall, or maybe doing it himself, hitting the 3 on 2 goalies, going in and tying up this game 15-15.
We're going to overtime. I don't remember last time I casted an overtime. My goodness. We're going right into it too. There's no, right into it. Teams are going to line up here second. We're going to overtime. Yeah, we're going to do this. So 15-15, 2 minutes on the clock, although of course that doesn't matter. This is golden goal as they call it. Next goal wins. 5 seconds, counting down. Teams lined up in the tubes for this neutral joust in overtime. Out of the tubes they go. First touch will be to every key Asta team, sending this one into the near side, off of the ghost block, up to the ceiling. Solar P with it, into the bubble behind the goal there. Chubbs, stunned out in the bubble. It will be collected by Citizen and set out through that far side tube.
The stack chasing this one down. It is going to be Giggity Gow there first. If he can chase it, yes, he can. Under the Pac-Man, slowing this one down and finding that reset back to Citizen at the station. Citizen, high pass, finds Jake, but pocket picked by Aviant as he gets the steal, gets the send through. The stack is together, but so is the Leech. Bloop looking to get there first, but he won't get a hand on it as it bounces instead into the hands of Solar P just outside the bubble. Now forward to Dwap, and Dwap looking for the goal, but finds the ding ring instead, and it's Bloop getting this one sent away.
That was a phenomenal scoop there from Bloop to send it out. Citizen with a good boost there to pick it up. That goal is wide open. Citizen says it. Is that going to be on the mark? No, it is wide. Picked up now by Avian. Sent back out of the bubble. Citizen will get there to collect it across to Bloop. Bloop bringing it in. Stunned out by 2 players there. Almost makes its way in incidentally. Dwap sending it up there in the hands of Giggity Guy on the far side. W back in it here. 4v4 here at the bubble. Bloop moving it in. Bloop setting up the teammate. It's going to be off the mark and out of the bubble. That's an incidental self-clear. And a good boost there by every key Asta team, but collected by Citizen, who's looking to send that one back in. Good play there, Dwap, although stunned out and back in the hands of Citizen here for W.
Into the hands of Citizen, now over cross to Giggity Gow. Quick pass back now. Looking for Jake, but finds Dwap instead. However, that will be intercepted by Giggity Gow, sending this one down low, finding Bloop, driving in, off the head, and in the top pocket. Oh my goodness, almost going to a double OT, but Bloop will put that one in for the 2. Honestly, the hero of the round. He's the one that sent it here in the first place.
Absolutely phenomenal victory there for W in overtime. 17-15. Bloop sending it in off of the head of the goalie there. Blake, what a round. I mean, do you even have enough time? I'm taking up your time. What's up?
I needed a second to collect from that. I mean, that last point came in and I kind of jumped out my chair a little bit there. That was, I'm just going to touch on that. That was absolutely phenomenal play. They went from, slow back and forth plays at the end there to as soon as the overtime hit, it was quick plays, back and forth, and the defensive from both these teams were just so good that W just, they sneaked one in with a self-goal right there, unfortunately for Everkey. But, Everkey certainly did very well. They started off at a 9-point deficit. I mean, 3-3-3 back-to-back for W, and then as soon as that first 2 came in for Everkey, they started growing their momentum a bit, and I think that was just a little bit of the fact that Everkey had to take a break, and that W was already warmed up from the last match, but that just means if this was round 1, I'm excited for round 2.
I am equally excited for round 2, Saika. I'm sure you are as well, as we're getting started here. These teams, Saika, we said this was going to be a close game, and oh my goodness, has this been a close game.
I mean, it has been something. All right, both of these teams very, very hungry for that second master spot, and it could come down to this. Everkey losing round 1 needs to win this one, or W could have their master spot in just 10 minutes. Let's see. Jake sending this one forward, quickly picked up by Solar P, who's looking for that clear, but will hit the midfield geos instead. It's going to be Chubbs getting to it, helping it along. This time the clear will be good as that goes all the way through. Could be into the hands of Avian. Yes, it is. One pass to Dwup, and Dwup secures the first 2 points of this round for Everkey.
Yeah, Everkey Ashtine has something to prove after keeping that one tied up for most of that game, and then getting us to we got to an overtime, and then it drops to W. W gets that first round victory, and then overtime Everkey Ashtine, that's kind of lost. You feel like almost the drop of a coin, the drop of a hat, something, anything, but the flap of a butterfly wing, right? The butterfly effect, as it were. I figure the newer generation is as familiar as that film, so it's not as odd. It's not as. Anyways, there, Jake on the far side. There's a word I was looking for and I couldn't find it. Dwup will turn this one around and get it back to the W zone here, and I lost my train of thought as this one's going to move around here. Giga Yao turning it back around though, cannot get it away. Dwup will get it recovered. Look at that scoop towards the teammate, not quite 2. Teammate though not able to get the recovery there. That was Jake on the far side. And Dwup gets it recovered once again, and then back up to Jake. Does make that pass. Jake move it in here. 2v3, and Jake will wisely send that one out of the bubble to Solar P here.
Yep, 2 Solar P now into the hands of Avian. Avian doing some moves on the floor, trying to find something, but Citizen will tell him no. Getting the steal and getting, well, not quite the send through, as it is Solar P on the back line with the recovery, looking for that high pass into the hands of Bloop instead. Stunned out by Avian, over across to Chubbs. Chubbs working his way in, finds Avian once more, and there we go. That is another 2 points on the board for Everkey.
Look at that. Everkey Ashtine is making the point here. 4-0. And Newton Dad in the chat saying tempo slowed down. Of course, Newton, also known as Newton Dash, more recently known as Newton Dash, one of our esteemed cameramen. So everybody in chat, while you see Newton Dad there, say thank you for all the time and work and effort Newton Dad puts in. Also, a lot of what you see on the stream here. His next name is Jake. We'll get it in for the 2. And look at that. W find themselves onto the board here finally. Took a few minutes, but the answer here, 4-2, as Everkey Ashtine now takes the shelf advantage.
Yep, does take them a couple minutes to get on the board, but they are there, and they get this to within just 2. Let's see if EK can regain that lead. It's going to be Solar P as the QB, sending this one down low. Oh, no. Looking for Dwup. It's going to bounce high instead into the hands of Giggity Gao. Giggity just sending this one through. Find Citizen in the tunnel, over across to Bloop. It is Solar P home, but Bloop is going to have the one-on-one opportunity. But Solar coming up big, but oh, no. Loses it immediately to Jake, and he will punish that mistake as that goes in for the 2.
Hey, chat. How many saves do you think Solar P has in the game right now? Put in chat, how many saves does Solar P have registered? How many saves does Solar P have registered right now in this game? Put your guess in the chat. I'll let you know in just a moment. As Solar P, speaking of the devil, send this one here near side. It Jubs through here. Nice relay. Look at this. Oh, the pass there. Dwup has to get it recovered. And we'll lose it there to Blue. As someone got it immediately, almost immediately. One of those early guesses are correct there. A few of them. As Jake will get this one recovered. It is 5 as Jake gets it in for the 2. And W will take the lead here in the second round, 6-4. Once again, 5 saves currently to Solar P.
Everkey went up 4-0, but now it's W with 6 unanswered points on the board right now to take the lead 6-4 with 6 minutes remaining. Let's see how Everkey answers back. It's going to be Solar P, quick pass down low to Avian. Avian, oh no, losing tracking on that throw. It's going to be loose in the trench area. Who's going to track it down first? It looks like, yes, it's going to be Jake there. Oh, getting a hold of the Everkey player to feed it to Bloop. He's on his way in, and he will get it in. That's another 2 here for the side of W.
I'm sorry. The only bias you hear from me right now is to something that was just absolutely beautiful. That to see what Jake did to use the enemy team as an anchor to get away from the enemy team long enough to get that pass off to the teammate Bloop to get it in for the points. That was just beautiful. That is the correct word to use there. Cool Whip. Thank you. That was beautiful. What is it? beautiful. That is it. beautiful. As Jake turns this one around, I'm quoting something. Is it Popeye? I don't remember. This one, narrowly missing the goal there. Collected by Dwap out of the bubble.
Yep, out of the bubble and into the hands. Wait, no, that's Dwup. Hello? What? I trusted you! Dwup looking to get this one sent through, but it's going to come right back down into the zone of every key, where it will be Dwup picking this one up first. Under some pressure here from Bloop. Nothing serious yet, but we'll look to fire this one over cross, connecting with Solar P in the popcorn area. Solar sending this one forward, but oh no, going to take a bounce perfectly into the hands of Dwup, so all calculated. Now back cross over to Solar P, finding Aviant on the backboard, and Aviant with the quick slap in will get a 2 on the board for every key.
They're back within 2. Every key acetine, they had the early lead here. They did drop that first round in overtime with 17-15. 17-15 in overtime, and we almost had a second overtime around. That overtime went so long. As now W once again this shouts advantage. Citizen there on the far side. Bloop with it here at mid. Look at how they are set up. They're not too spread out. It's an interesting rollout here from W, and you know what? They looked at it's almost like they were set to scrap there. They basically there was a stun battle for a moment there at mid, 3v3 or 2v2 or 3v2, something like that. Anyways, Chubbs, we'll get that one picked off on that turnover. Every key acetine sends this one in. They have a stack after. That goal is wide open here for Dwap. Sends it. Ooh, just wide and out of the bubble.
Yeah, very harsh angle there, not quite able to make it work. It looks like it's going to be Giggity there first for the side of W, just sending this one on through. Oh my goodness, looking for the cloud, and he will find it. I don't know if that went off the nest or not, but either way, it goes in for the 3.
I think we can call that the complete cloud shot. I don't think you can get a longer cloud shot than that right there. 48 meters off the cloud. Unbelievable shot there. Unbelievable goal from Giggity Gao. Wanting to close this one out in 2 for W. As every key acetine still only down by 2 goals right now. As Dwell handles this one, sends it up to the teammate Avian. Edge of the bubble, sends it in, hits it for the 2. Back within 3 once again is every key acetine. They answer quickly there, as they do not want to sweat on this for too long.
Absolutely. I mean, the cloud shot may be beautiful, but it is the only thing keeping W on top right now. The lead is only 11-8, and with 3 minutes remaining, this is still anyone's round. As a reminder, W did take the first round, so every key needs to win this one if they want to send it to round 3, or W will be master in less than 3 minutes. This one's going to go all the way through here. Who's going to track this one down first? It looks like, yes, Aviant getting there first, but not quite able to get the clear just yet. Bouncing around in the mid. Oh, maybe into the hands of Citizen. Yes, Citizen looking at that open goal. Wow. You can't leave those open. We've seen it time and time again in this game, and he will hit another one for the 3.
That was absolutely clutch from Citizen, as we do get a timeout here. I would anticipate from every key acetine. Waiting to see. I got confirmation. It was, in fact. All right. So we do get a timeout, a wise timeout at that. 2.5 minutes on the clock here. Blank. Obviously, you've seen a lot in this game, but I'm curious what every key acetine, what you think every key acetine would be discussing right now. Is there something that you think that might be a little weak for them at the moment, something that's failing them, or something, a strength that they might look to lean into instead?
So I'm not going to be in the business of criticizing either of these teams right now. So I will go to strengths they could lean into a little more, and I'm going to say
fair enough.
I'm not about to insult the new master team, whichever one of these are. I'm not going to do that. Nope. But they could definitely lean stronger into their stacks. They already have really good stacks, but their positioning with them, if they leaned a little stronger into that, and maybe took a little more, if they leaned more into their stacks on the offense, and that they have really good defense, but they don't keep it for too long. They try to just get it out and go. If they played their defense a little more strategically, which I know they can. We've seen it happen already in this game alone, but they it's always a toss up between whether they do play it like that or they just get it out. And if they stop trying just to throw it out, if they played their strategic defense longer, like we know they can, they would have a lot more control of the disc right now, and they'd be able to make a lot more. I shouldn't say a lot more, a lot cleaner passes out, and it would give them plenty of extra time just to mess in the heads of W right now. Though we are down, to a few minutes left, and it is a lead for sure for W. I believe that is 6 points. 6 points. So they don't have the most time in the world, but just a little more strategy on their defense would definitely, if they leaned into that would help them out a lot.
So, Psycha, Blank suggesting that every key S team lean on that defense, and we have seen, we have seen Solar P play exceptionally well in goal tonight, getting those 5 saves. We've seen definitely more stops than just those 5, but obviously not quite enough here. Do you think leaning on that defense is the way to go, or maybe they should consider, a more aggressive approach for the rest of this round?
It's tough. It's tough, right? You wanna continue knowing what you know, or doing what you know, and what makes you comfortable, and where you think you fit in. However, I mean, they have got 2 minutes to turn this one around, a 6-point differential, which is not impossible, but they've got to figure out how to do it, and maybe going that more aggressive mode that we have seen from every key before in mid cycle is the way to do so. Right now, I feel like, and I'm not picking on them because all of these players in this arena are better than me, but there's just a tad of hesitation coming out from every key right now. I don't know if it's looking at the goal first, or taking a little too long surveying where the defense is, or what, but whatever it is, that little hesitation right there is what the W stacks are punishing. And maybe they could go the opposite, right? You speed it up, go a little bit more aggressive, find something that works, because what they're doing right now is not going to turn it around in the next 2 minutes.
And while we still have a moment here, of course, next weekend, October 8th and 9th, Blaston will be having their last chance qualifier. Players will be competing for a chance at $10,000 in the Blaston Championship. So your entry into the last chance qualifier, winning the LCQ next weekend, would get you an entry into the Blaston Championship. And it's at that championship you'd be competing for $10,000. There will be a landing page up tomorrow at VRML GG, so check back tomorrow for more information about that. Also, Fall Fest coming in October 15th, the first weekend. That's going to be Pavlov kicking it off. There's all sorts of stuff going on over those weekends. So what's really interesting is actually if we had if the LCQ thing had been going on, like if that had been announced earlier, that could have been a part of Fall Fest. We could have started it on the 8th instead of the 15th. So really, all of October we got exciting stuff going on. So literally, like starting this weekend, the Challenger Cup. Next weekend, the Blaston LCQ. Then the weekend after that, Pavlov qualifiers. Weekend after that, Pavlov qualifiers. The Landed Up for Echo Arena and Onward regional finals. The weekend after that, the 29th and the 30th, is going to be the Pavlov finals and the Onward World qualifiers. And then, of course, November 5th and 6th is our third TC. Going to be Onward World finals. And then those final 2 weekends, the 12th, 13th, 19th, and 20th, is going to be the Echo Arena VRML Season 6 finals. Very excited for that. November 20th, that's really what you got to remember. November 20th, of course, that was the keyword earlier on, November 20. As we're getting started back here, Psycha, in round 2. Teams in the tubes here. Every key has a team down by 6 with this Jousts advantage.
Yep, here we go. They have got 2 minutes to put 6 points on the board, 6 unanswered points on the board at minimum, or else W will be master. It's going to be Dwup with this one now, working this one forward, hitting the stack in motion. It's Solar P on his way in, incoming pressure, but he gets it in anyway. The pocket shot for the 2. EK is alive.
Solar P really wanted that 3, but did not get the boost to the partner, the teammate there. Well, rather, the teammate did not get a quick enough boost to get the goalie stunned out in time. So they will have to settle for a 2, but a 2 are still points nonetheless, as they're back with a 4 here. Giggity Gal handling it here for W. Want to hold on to this lead. They're going to run some clock management here. You see them come out in this defensive formation here. Send across their citizen. This is otherwise known as a chain breaker, though it's not only a chain breaker. Is a send in here off the floor. That bouncer gets it away from Solar P. It's away from everybody right now. Loose and Avian tries to send that one out to scoop off the post. Giggity Gal has it, sends it off the post of the goal, and that one's out of the bubble as Avian gets this one collected and slapped out.
Oh, but the stack is together here for a, oh my goodness,
Oh my.
Chubbs with the open goal. This could be huge. Yes, that will go in for the 3, and that means that every key is down by only 1 point as we go into the 1 minute remaining mark here in round 3. Dimwee, can you feel it?
Every key asked, the team brings it back within 1. If they get the victory here in this second round, of course, they will force a round 3. If W can hold on for the next 45 seconds, although that's a pass off the mark, off the post on the far side. Avian sends it across. Chubbs with it, moving on in. Sends it off the backboard, and every key Astetine has just taken the lead, and there's only going to be about 17 seconds.
It is not over yet, my goodness. Every key clawing their way back from that 6-point differential in a matter of a minute. And now, putting W on the offensive, they're going to have about 20 seconds to get any points on the board, or EK will have just stolen the spot in Master from them. Giggity Gao as the QB sends this one forward looking for Citizen, but oh no, that pass not going to be on. It's Dwop instead, sending this one to Chubbs, driving in, and that is the ice. Every key Satine is going to Master.
No, we're going to round 3.
Thought they won round 1. I'm dumb. We're going to round 3. Hey guys, how are you? I know what's going on. I'm following this game.
It's okay. It's all good. It's exciting. it's super. That's really exciting. We're going to round 3. Blake, what a round! What a round! What an amazing round!
Yes, that was such an amazing round. I'm gonna be honest. When Seika said that, I just checked everything real quick. I was like, wait, and that was just such a good round for these teams. Every key started off strong in this round. Then we had W start making their comeback, and it's didn't really stop till they got that pause. Once the pause came through, which definitely was crucial for every key. They came out of the pause, they got scored on, but then they did the scoring and they came back with it. They came to play and they just took this round. I don't even want to say easily. It was fierce, but I mean they made it look easy for sure. In those last like a minute there, and W they had a missed pass at the end there, which could easily have been their ticket to Master there, if they had connected those passes. But now we are down to a round 3. Which means the winner of this round will be your new Master team.
So I might get in trouble for this as we go into this final round. How would y'all like to do one more giveaway? How would y'all like to do one more giveaway? What do you guys think? Chat, let me know. As it will be Bloop getting this first goal here. I forget the name of it. It's going to be the HyperX keyboard we gave away yesterday. We're going to give away another one. Right now until the end of the round. Type Psycha in the chat. Psycha in the chat will enter you into the giveaway for the HyperX keyboard.
Psycha is throwing the cast, confirmed. That's fine now.
We are memorializing tonight with a giveaway. I might get in trouble for doing. As Bloop sends that one off the post, I did not get I did not get approval for this. I did not. I'm just letting you know. But we are giving it away. As Dwop sends this one in, will be collected by Bloop there in their own zone. Ooh, good reset. Look at that reset. Almost jukes out his own goalie. We will be picking winner at the end of the game here, at the end of round 3. So Psycha in the chat. Let your friends know.
I'm now seeing how many people don't know how to spell Psycha.
Psycha, everybody. As opportunity here, Dwop gets it to tie it up here. Every Chiasatine is on the board in round 3.
Okay, I'm recollected. We're all good here. We're in round 3. Every key's not in Master. We're good. Okay, here we go. 2-2 and under 2 minutes into this round. Here comes W with the Joust advantage. It's going to be Giggity Gao as the QB, taking this one to the Nugget before moving it forward to the bow tie. Incoming pressure from Chubb, so he'll send this one forward, finding Jake in the tunnel, who's now working his way forward. Here comes Avian to pressure, lining up that pass down low to Bloop on the boot. Bloop up high, hitting Citizen in motion, and that's another 2 points on the board for W.
So W will take the lead here, 4-2. But only 2 minutes in, still plenty of time in this round. And once again, make sure you enter into this giveaway here. Right now, I am only seeing, well, actually, that's quite a few entries. But still, a lot of you have not entered. Type Psycha, P-S-Y-C-H-A, of course, eligible only to U.S. residents. I apologize for that. Of course, that's out of our hands. Giggity Gal. We'll get this one collected here. 2.5 minutes off the clock. As Dibby turning this one around on offense. Lock shot there. Bloop is, oh my God! Are you kidding me? 5-point lead to W.
I mean, Bloop right now telling me I'm gonna eat my words as he puts in that three-pointer from 45 meters out to get W the lead 7-2. But there is plenty of time left on the clock here for every key to answer back, and maybe it starts with this joust advantage. It's gonna be Solar P as the QB sending this one forward. Oh no, looking for Avian in the tunnel, but it's gonna bounce loose instead, and Citizen overshooting it gives Avian the time to get back to it. Just gonna flick this one forward, incoming stack. It's Avian there first, under a little bit of pressure here. Didn't see the open goal, but does get the pass over to Dwup. Dwup now with it, almost losing a hand, sends this one to Chubbs, driving in, finds Avian down low, and he will put that one in for the 2.
And there you go. Everkey Acetine is going to stay in this game. They're not going to let W run away too far with it. With 6.5 minutes to go, there's still a lot of time. This is still either team's game. Both teams fighting. They really want this. You can tell how much they want this. The stat lines are looking really good right now. It's Giggity Gal down the floor, Bloop. Cross, Citizen is kind of 1-2-1 from Everkey. They actually get broken up here on the near side. Maybe an opportunity here is Jake there on the far side. The Dwup gets a boost in. Jake across here to Bloop. Bloop moving on in. One behind the goal. Jake is going to be able to handle it. Although not able to take that shot. Citizen moving in now on that cut. Big stop there. Solar P. Unbelievable performance from him tonight.
Yep, unbelievable, but not done yet. Bloop getting shut down once again. It's Avian now with this one, looking to get the clear out. Does not find it at first. It's going to require a little bit more help as it bounces up high into the hands of Bloop instead. Bloop just sending this one over cross. It's an open goal for Jake, and he takes those all day long, securing another three-pointer here for W as they go up 10-4.
The W is feeling very confident right now as we are approaching the halfway mark of this third round. They are operating on all cylinders. Absolutely. Everkey Acetine, though, their defense is still doing a lot of heavy lifting. And heavy lifting it's going to have to continue to do as the W offense is just so strong right now. As Avian will send this one on this relay here on the near side. Chubbs will look for that reset there at mid into the hands of Solar P. Solar P has been so good in the goal this evening as Dwup on the far side. Stunned out. Jake will get it picked off. That is clutch here for W. That is so huge at this point in the game. That can carry their momentum the rest of the way. If they're able to get that one collected, then item 2 as Avon will get this one sent up there to Dwup, and Dwup forwarding it through mid to Solar P.
Solar P now forward, finding Chubbs. No numbers in the bubble just yet. Incoming pressure, forced to reset back to Dwup. Dwup taking this one to the floor. Incoming pressure, finds Chubbs down low. Can he drive this one in? Yes, he can. He will get the 2-pointer on the board here for Everkey as they cut the lead down to just 4.
So 4.5 minutes go here, the third round. 4-point differential. Any other 4s? Anybody put the number 4 in the game? Nobody number 4 in the game. My number was 4 when I was a kid. Giggity Gal sending this one into the near side tube. Citizen with it. I apologize. Cross to Jake. They're just going to get a clean move in here. 2v1 against the goalie. Solar P dead to rights, unfortunately, and that is going to be a 6-point lead once again to W.
I mean, it's not the first time I've seen. It looks like Everkey having a little bit of trouble getting back on defense. I don't know if it's just, you know, not finding stacks fast enough, or if there's some stack breakage going on from the side of W defense. But whatever it is, W is keen to capitalize on it every single time. But now here comes Everkey once again down by 6. It's going to be into the hands of Avian at the table. Down low cross, connecting with Dwup on the floor. Incoming pressure here from 2 of those W players. So he'll send this one back to Solar. Solar, oh no, looking to send it to Avian, and he does get there, getting the ender on Jake before getting the recollection and over cross to Chubbs. Chubbs, oh my goodness, what a move, coming down from the ceiling and twirling around the post to put it in for the 2.
And Chubbs, yes, will bring them back with it 4 here, just over 3 minutes to go. And just in case, I don't know if I accidentally copy pasted the wrong thing. This is this current giveaway is for the HyperX Alloy Origins keyboard. This is for the keyboard. In case there's any confusion there, this is for the keyboard. Once again, Psycha in the chat. That's type Psycha in the chat. Also, Psycha is in the chat if you want to say hey. As she's also here with me. If you want to say hey. And Bloop to Jakey here on the near side. As Jake will walk this one up. Solar P again in the goal there. Very defensive goalie play from Solar P in this game, and that'll just be a turnover to Solar P. Although giveaway there, Giggity out on the far side, then Avian. Turn that one back around here for every key Assatine. Taking a bounce there. Will be the defense getting there first for W. Citizen turning it right back around. A little volleyball at the moment in this game. Both teams kind of playing on the edge of their ability right now. As Chubbs will move this one up here on the near side. Chubbs setting up the cross pass to up behind the goal. Sends it, hits it. Every key Asatine is back with it too. 12 to 10. Psycha. My goodness. No way. My goodness.
Did not think Twop had that one, but oh my goodness, finding that cross pocket for the 2 gets this game to just within 1 goal. Just a mere 2 points, and there's still 2 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be Giggity Gao as the QB here for W. They're looking to re-extend that lead as they send it up to Bloop. Bloop now cross, finding Jake down low. Jake playing this one slow before finding that cross back to Bloop. Bloop looking to drive his way in, but oh no, getting stunned out there. However, it is going to be back into the hands of Jake. Jake now working his way in. Solar going for the jump and saving it there, as it is going to be all the way out of the bubble, but not cleared just yet as Citizen hits the reset.
And Giggity got back in. Bloop wants to take it. Oh, a setup there for the teammates. But it will be Avent on that turnover, sends it out through the near side too. Minute 40 on the clock. They're going to send this one out. They have a 3v1 developing here. Are they going to go? Oh my goodness, Giggity Gao! The captain of W is able to get that one stopped. Avian gets it back, but Citizen is there to forward that one through the tube. W is going to hold on to this by a thread right now. Dweb getting it back for every key Asatine, sending that one out though. Oh, what an ugly bounce there. Fix the game. Jake sends that one back in. No way. Oh, that's going to go wide of the goal. Will be collected here by Bloop. Turning it back around. Has a cut there to Citizen. Hits it for the 2. They're up by 4 with a minute to go.
That is huge. That forces this to a 2-goal game. A 2-pointer no longer does anything here for every key unless they get it fast enough to get more points on top of it. Let's see how every key plans to proceed going into the final minute of this round. It's going to be Solar P as the QB, sending this one forward to Chubbs. Chubbs under pressure, sends this one forward, bouncing into the hands of Dwup. Dwup goes down low, finding Aviant. This could be an opportunity. They're in the bubble. One cut over to Chubbs, and Chubbs, oh no, looking for the goal, but finds the ding ring instead, but that's okay. It bounces into the hands of Solar P. Immediately back down low, finding Dwup, driving in off the shield like Giggity Cow with the hands. All Night has another save and gets this one sent away.
That might have just won the game for them there as Jake is going to get this one collected. 29 seconds. Jake sends this one up. That's going to be wide of the goal. 25 seconds. We are out of effective time. They have 5 seconds to score 2 goals. That is not going to happen. W is going to make their way to the master tier. Every key Asatine will be relegated to the ladders. Dwup sends that one in. Big pickup there. Chubbs will get the final goal of the game there. But it will end 14-12 in favor of W. Congratulations, Giggity Gal, Jake, Citizen, and Bloop.
What a game here, a fight to the bitter end here in round 3, but in the end, it is going to be W taking this one home. Blank, you've been in the booth with us, you have watched this game. Tell us what just happened.
I just saw some awesome Echo Arena. That's what just happened, and I just saw W become the new master team, one of your new master teams, along with Kangarillas, who will also be moving up to the master tier. Everkey did amazing this match, even taking a round, but unfortunately they just, they were 2 points away from sending this one to overtime, or even taking this round and then becoming the best team themselves. So ultimately, a really close game, a really close round, and I'm just excited to see what the future for Everkey, what the future for King, what the future for W, what the future for just these teams that compete in this Challenger Cup look like.
What a game there, what a game there. Also, congrats. Arwen _ VRR is the winner of that keyboard. Of course, DM me in Discord to claim that prize. I will get back to you. Actually, I do see that DM right now, so I'll get back to you once we're done with the Challenger Cup here. I'll get all the winners from today squared up once we're done here. But what a oh my goodness, what a game. That was absolutely phenomenal, and shout out to Solar P. I know every Kiasta team didn't make it in. Solar P did so well, and I mean, what a performance by Solar P. Really made it a name this evening. People are going to remember you from this one, I guarantee it. Congratulations for that effort. But W, of course, making it into the master tier. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal there. Psycha, we're obviously we're pretty gassed after those 2 games. It's phenomenal games. So obviously, I'm not expected to go on a rant if you don't feel like it. But what's your take on how that game went, and on how the evening went?
I'm just blown away by what we have seen, especially in the final 2 games of this evening. I mean, Kangarillas and W duking it out in the end, Kang taking their spot, and then W coming down here. I was concerned that maybe mental would be a factor, but no, they come out on top over every cue. Can we talk about that clutch overtime in round 1? I mean, my goodness, Bloop hit a 7-meter 3-pointer on 2 goalies to send it to OT, and that, I really believe, is what set the tone for the rest of this match for them to get their spot in Master.
Yeah, that was it's just a phenomenal. It's just an absolutely clutch performance from Blue, from everybody on W, of course. And of course, they would be moving on to that Master tier. But with that, of course, we're gonna look to scoot on out of here, because that is the end of our show. That is the end of the Cycle 2 Challenger Cup. Of course, Cycle 3 starts tomorrow. Look for matches to release around noon, or well, actually, it'll be sometime afternoon. And of course, that's our final cycle of the season. That'll lead us into Cycle 3 Challenger Cup will be November. I have a big calendar on my wall over here where I have everything big kind of circled. I'm not going to show it to you. As November 5th and 6th, of course, is Cycle 3 Challenger Cup here in North America. Then, of course, the 12th and 13th is the first weekend finals. 19th and 20th is a second and final weekend night. November 20th, versus the Echo Arena Grand Finals for Season 6. You are not, I assure you, you are not going to want to miss that. It's going to be one of the biggest things, one of the biggest shows we've ever put on. The most jam-packed resources, content, effort, love, passion, commitment. It's going to be the best show that we have ever put on. You do not want to miss that. I am so looking forward to it, and we have a lot of people to thank for that. But speaking of thanks, I want to thank everybody who helped us put this on this weekend, all the moderators, the Echo Arena moderators. They do such an amazing job, and they are volunteers. When you see them, thank them, because there's so much work you do not see that goes on behind the scenes, and it is constant, everyday work. These are basically people working full-time to give you a functional league. So thank them when you see them. It is incredible work. A few of them are here with me, Psychaotic, maybe not in title right now, but certainly worthy of that thanks. Blank as well, and Wonder Team Man doing a lot of stuff with the creator team. In that same vein. Also, Newton, you saw in the chat. And of course, all the casters who are here with us this evening. If I try to go off of memory, I know I'm going to forget a few. So you all know who you are. You all saw them. There's credits everywhere. They are all deserving of praise for the work they have put in. And of course, a special shout out to Pinch Nerve, one of our recent mods, who has really stepped up and helping organizing these events. So thank you everybody involved in this stuff. Today, this weekend was a phenomenal success by every metric, and it could not happen without all the hard work and dedication from everybody involved. So with that being said, anything else, Psycha?
No, I just cannot wait to see these teams continue on into Master next cycle, because that is the one that leads up to finals, and you do not want to miss that.
Blank, anything you want to add before we get out?
So I covered about everything. Just good luck to these teams. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
As we are, as the rest of us are. With that being said, for all of us here at VRML, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been Muncie and we. That was Psychaotic. Blank on the analyst desk, and of course Wonder Team Man on the cameras. We thank you very much for joining us this evening. See you tomorrow.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.